everyone, and welcome back to BSG Annual 2021. My name is Soha. I am gonna be your host for this upcoming Cyberpunk run. And let me just quickly say what BSG is. BSG is the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. Due to the situation surrounding COVID-19, we're currently doing our event online for the time being. So this event features streamers from both the Benelux and the rest of the world, bringing you entertainment during the lockdown, such as our upcoming runners in here. We've got nicnacnic and coldcypher playing a Cyberpunk 2077 for you, so take it away.
Alright, thanks Floha. So welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. So we have a long road ahead of us, so we're just going to get started and then we'll do introductions in the opening cutscene. Alright, so Floha, what path won the incentive?
It was a heavy donation war, but Street Kid won with 166 euros over Nomad with 86 euros.
Holy.
I checked 5 minutes ago and it was 30 euros.
That's insane.
That's an insane battle.
And then who won the character choice?
The character choice is... Oh, that's wrong. Character choice. The character choice is a tie in the top between V-male and V-female, both at 22 euros and 33 cents.
Dibs on female.
Alright, I'll take male. There we go.
I'll just go random like 10 times.
Centipede using the default male.
Let's go.
Alright. I am all set to go on the title screen.
Alright, give me a second. Me too now.
Floha, would you do the honors?
Yeah.
Alright, if you both are ready, then I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck, Nick.
Yep, good luck.
Okay, so I am the DM Panda. I am one of the commentators for this run. But first of all, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends of all denominations, this is a Cyberpunk 80% run and is scheduled for one run only. On the left side of the screen is the challenger from the United States of America, nicnacnic.
Hooray!
And
Hi.
on the right side of your screen, the Cyberpunk champion holding 2 world record belts, hailing from the United Kingdom, coldcypher.
Hello there.
And joining me on commentary, we have Drek.
Hello.
And we also have Toasty.
Hello.
So, you've all decided against my better judgment to donate for the Street Kid Life Path, which I am very disappointed in you all for, because we want them to suffer. We play Cyberpunk, but we want them to suffer. Toasty, do you want to describe the difference between the starting paths?
Yeah, so the starting paths themselves don't actually do much in terms of gameplay in this game, unfortunately, after the actual intro. They're just different in length. So the shortest is Street Kid for the 80% run, and for all runs, because of there's no tech to actually speed up the game other than the built-in fast forwarding through text. However, when you get into a car, you can't do that anymore. So as we'll see here, we're at the press F simulator, or in this case, the do nothing until the game interrupts you. Mandatory cutscene stuff, even though this isn't technically a cutscene. On top of that, so then the second fastest is the Corpo intro, which has a bit more variety in what goes on in the gameplay. Feels a little bit more fun to play. And then there's the Nomad, which is the longest by far, and honestly is kind of dull. There's more gameplay
but because nobody
yeah.
does it, it's a bit more interesting to watch if you've done it 50,000 times.
Yeah. So before we get into the actual meat of the game, we've got Drek here who's going to explain some of the basic glitches that you will see out through the run.
So one major glitch you'll see pretty early on is fist gliding. So how we do this is by quickly switching from our fists to our gun and back to our fists again. It sort of gets it in a glitch state where you can repeatedly punch over and over again, and it'll knock you up if you're looking up, or forward if you're looking forward. And this allows us to get incredible height. Another
I was going to say, this is also a good time for donations, Flo, if you want to get through your backlog.
Oh, thank you very much. I do indeed have quite a backlog of, let me just count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 donations! Oh my god, you guys are insane.
Wow.
Oh my god, alright, let's start. Alright, I've got $1 by DDM Panther saying, Nomad for the win. I've got $10 by Joseph Black saying, V's even again, smiley face. Female V is the best V, but you know, she deserves more than just your 20 euros. I've got $10 from Crystal saying smiley face. I've got $10 by DDM Panda saying, seriously, no, Nomad, come on people. I've got $9 by Joseph Black saying, still a free starting path choice to take. To be honest, Copper should be sniped, just saying. I've got €2.33 by Crystal saying, let's go, best game, hashtag Isovan Chamba. I got $20 by Crystal saying, Street Kid best start, hashtag Isovan Chamba. I've got €2.33 by Joseph Black saying, not yet, kiddo. I've got €20 by the DM Panda saying, no, Matt! I've got €100 from Crystal saying, no, Street Kid, hashtag his own Chamba. And finally, I've got €10 from Joseph Black saying, sorry host, you just started your shift and already need to play catch up. Alright, that is all the donations I have so far. Thank you very much guys for donating. I'll throw it back to you guys.
That's the good thing about Cyberpunk, there is lots and lots of cutscenes.
Something I will say is we will be having a mature theme throughout this, just as a heads up, because there are parts where there are mature themes in the game, and we will be giving an epilepsy warning towards one section, and we will let you know just before the sections from each perspective runner.
There's 2 sections, there's the one later on in Pacifica.
Ah yes, there is. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't do 80% that much.
I do glitchless and I know about it.
So in the chat, so we've got obviously the 2 runners who have run the game more than anyone else in here. Then we have Panda who does glitchless because he wants to do glitches, and I don't understand that in a game like Cyberpunk. Myself,
I can't execute them.
Fair enough. Myself, I run title screen, which is the shorter run just to the escape of Kopeka Plaza. And then Drek also does title screen and a bit of 20%. As you'll see, a lot of the gameplay currently is just sitting down, fast forwarding through the mandatory talking scenes, hitting the F key to speak to them faster.
A good third or a good half of the game is just like that.
Yeah.
But we have some tricks up our sleeve to skip some cutscenes later on.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
We'll explain that trick when it comes up.
So we're going to be coming up to the first proper trick of the game, which is a frisk glide to save a mini cutscene in an elevator. And we fly up it like Neo.
So before the fist glide, we do a fist glide to actually clip out of bounds with a quick save and quick load via getting your character model partially stuck into the ceiling, allowing the save to push you through it. Each run has a slightly different setup for it.
I should say that we're both a little rusty at this, but not get it first try.
Yeah,
Same,
I was gonna say it might be a couple of attempts for them to get it.
We do want to show this off, though.
Just so you're aware, they aren't running on current patch. They are running on 1.16.
1.12.
1.12.
1.12. Yeah. And quite a lot of the glitches you are seeing are patched out.
Yes. Cypher got out on first attempt. Well done, Cypher.
Thank you, mate. Oh god, I had such a bad fist glide there. Oh my god, I'm so slow.
And Nick also got out first. First try. Well done.
That's not.
So when they actually get out.
That's not the hard part, by the way. This is
No, the hard part is this bit, the fist glide.
Not dying, yeah.
Yeah, the fist glide up is the hard section, because if you don't get it just right, you can either clip back into the elevator, or you fall and have to redo it because you die.
Oh, first try.
Nice.
Save. There we go. Put back in bounds.
So yeah, the reason they do this and clip out to get back in bounds at top is it skips the elevator ride, which takes a tremendous amount of time, allowing you to skip it from the outside, because when you're outside the elevator you can still fast forward the text, which you can't in the elevator.
Yep.
Oh, that was clean.
So punching is quicker normally if you manage to hit your punch.
So you'll see them actually going out their way here to pick up a bit of cyber tech. Nick just picked it up on the right hand side, or the left hand side of your screen, sorry. And the reason they're doing this is for item dupe selling in a section in a minute. Need to be able to progress the game in a faster way.
Okay. Yep. I think I got everyone.
Holt has just found the target for the rescue, and he's taken her outside to be collected by Trauma Team, the flying ambulances of Night City.
Which you only see once in the whole game.
Yeah, this is the only time you see them, so blink and you'll miss it. Imagine if Cyberpunk was good. Yeah, we wish that too.
If it was good, we wouldn't be able to speedrun it this well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other point.
I was actually.
Speak for yourself. I run current patch, remember.
I was actually quite worried about before release that we wouldn't find any glitches, but I was very much proven wrong.
Yeah, we sort of had a discussion thread before the game was out, basically saying we're worried that there's not going to be many major glitches that can help speed the game up, but we're hopeful that the cutscenes weren't going to be as prevalent. Both were wrong. There's glitches, but there's cutscenes.
The car rides are some of the best programmed things we have ever come across. There is literally no way to skip them. One of the people in chat, MJ Digit, or Midget as I like to call him, has spent literal days trying to skip them to no avail.
Yeah. There's funny stuff you can do with the car rides as well in certain sections, like you can bump the car so it's like not lined up correctly, and then it will drive slightly off path before snapping back to where it's meant to be, because the car rides are on rails, as we will see in a moment from Cypher as he's getting into the car ride back to V's apartment.
Which again is another cutscene. Flo, if you've got anything you want to say for a little bit, feel free.
Alright, why don't we take this time to say that we do have another incentive for this run. Now, thanks to you all, the bit wars were quite a war, honestly. But we do have another incentive for this run, which is the Pacifica roller coaster ride. Currently, we are at 25 out of 75 euros for that. So, with only 50 euros, you can make our runners ride the roller coaster. I'm sure that is exciting. So,
confirm, it's very exciting. You get to see Keanu Reeves as a very happy man.
Yeah, who doesn't want to see Keanu Reeves as a very happy man? So, get your donations in for that, guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw it back to you.
Yeah, no worries. Again, there's a little bit of action in this, which you can see on nicnac's screen, Cold's screen right now. But you don't actually have to do anything. You can literally just look around with these guys shooting at you, and they'll crash the van themselves.
Yeah.
Another thing.
Invisible guns.
Another thing that we have is we have to cap the FPS at 60. because we discovered very early on that the speed of the dialogue was directly related to the FPS. So to make it as fair as we could for the console runners, we capped the PC FPS at 60.
And PC players, because some people can't even get consistent 60 FPS, which is actually why not shooting the guys came into the run in this section, because we use it to optimize our frame rate by staring at the ground, which actually gives you more frames. It's not rendering as much around.
Like me, I'm having FPS problems right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have my FPS counter up, but I mean, it wasn't an official run, so I was like,
Yeah.
I do have the frame limit on though, obviously.
Yeah.
Cold's coming up
Cypher's
to the best memes in the game as well, but we'll hear that later with Nick, because it's Nick's audio that we're listening to. So yeah, coming up in a bit, we've got obviously the duplication that we're going to be doing with the items that Toasty mentioned, and this is simply to be able to afford one item that breaks the game. It's called K-hopping, the trick we do. I cannot do it.
Well, don't-
I have tried many times and I fail every time.
Don't spoil it, Panda. Not even close to that.
I'm sorry, I thought you were speedrunning. I thought you were meant to go fast.
Yep. As we were saying, one of the limits with this game is the amount of what we call cutscenes, where you're in a car ride or an elevator. They are numerous throughout the game, and there's no way to physically speed them up unless we find a way out of the car ride, which we haven't been able to do yet.
They're actually quite a bit closer than we thought they were going to be. We thought Cold was literally just going to steam off with it into the distance.
Not at this point.
What would you say, about 20 seconds at the moment?
Well, Nick had a very good rescue, from what I've heard.
You have already got, you've already gone through the Jackie meme, and Nick's still talking to the police officer.
I get the dialogue.
Okay. Yeah, it might be a few seconds.
Yeah, Nick, please do the meme.
I will.
Thank you.
That's why I'm playing in English, because English voice acting is far superior than any other language. Don't at me.
Officer, ma'am.
Up here on Cypher's screen,
Hold on.
you see Max.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
hold on.
I'm never down. No, not nice. Oh, I didn't sync that.
Always
Never
never
not
not nice.
I didn't sync that. I'm sorry. Oh well.
What were you going to say, Drek?
We see Max back here, and we never see them ever again in the run.
Unless we get the police attention on ourselves by accident. Yeah, they're basically the SWAT officers of Night City. So, coming up to V being dropped off at his apartment now by Cold. Not much to say about going to the apartment. You go upstairs, you have a sleep. But pay attention to how he sleeps and how uncomfortable it looks. They have actually patched this in the latest patch. That's how weird it looked. Fortunately, we're able to skip the very last part of this car ride, so that saves us a bit of time. I'm personally hoping that Max Tech appears a lot more heavily in the DLC that they're talking about releasing sometime in the next 5 years.
So hope it comes out soon. I want to see it personally as well. So I don't know about Cole, but we're coming up to the fast elevator escape. This is actually version 3.
Yep. Cole's about to do it after the dupe. And
Yeah, I got a dupe.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you use your mouse wheel for duping, or do you use...
I use my mouse wheel for duping because it's a lot faster.
Ah, come on, that's not fair. I gotta spam my fucking left mouse button, buddy.
Hey, it's within the rules.
So the timing to actually get the dupe is you have to enter and escape from the vendor at the same time, allowing you to then have it open in this state where it actually thinks it's shut. whilst being open. So you can repeatedly
I have enough money.
sell the same item.
I have to
Do
do
you
a
not?
backup later. Yeah, I have 70k. I messed it up somehow.
Yeah, so here we see Cypher actually hitting the fast elevator skip. He's now going to drop down and do a full damage cancel, which is another glitch we use in the game. As it implies by the name, it cancels the full damage you have to take. This is done by dropping onto a small ledge, or and then dropping off again, which resets your full damage you would take, or as Cypher just did, bringing up your camera, which also negates full damage after a full.
Look how inventive we are with the naming of stuff. Fall damage cancel, fist glide, katana glide.
Yep. So we see that Cypher is fist gliding around to actually speed up his movement in normal sections as well, as the fist gliding is faster than running. Nick is about to go for the full damage cancel. Let's go for a different setup here.
Yep.
And
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah,
Got
he
a
managed to
benefit
hit the
for that.
monorail,
Nice.
so...
Yeah, I go for a different setup. It's just I'm a little more accustomed to it.
yeah,
And the reason
the-
they go back inside is to get a phone call, which you will not be able to progress without this call.
Yeah, if you don't pick up that Regina phone call from the elevator, you soft lock the game, as she will just not call you in a section in a minute after the Ripidor, which Cypher is on his way to. He's taking a fist glide route, pretty much central to get directly over. This is a route that was brought in a while ago now, but it's still one of the newer routes for the game.
Yeah, it said you were doing a car journey with Jackie, which he bores you.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cold is now at a unlicensed doctor getting some new eyeballs. So if you're a bit squeamish and don't like stuff being put in your eyes, look away now.
He's also getting other Cybermod enhancements, which help with the run.
Ah, nervous system. Whoops.
We just saw Nick there doing a quick save and quick load. This is because the game has a chance where it doesn't allow you to use your scanning feature when going into the Ripidoc after not getting in the car with Jackie, as it's technically a sequence break. This will soft lock the game and you have to do a hard reload from before you go into the Ripidoc.
There's
Yeah, I
actually
was lucky I didn't have
there's
it.
actually not a save right there. You don't have to save at all. You still be on
Oh
save.
yeah, it saves automatically, but
It's kind of annoying. I get it every time.
Yeah.
Should mention.
I
I should mention that this run uses in-game time and not real time because of all the loads.
yes.
Yeah, we have a load remover on the Discord that takes out all the loads. So, and it does work on current patch. Thank you, Meta.
Alright, someone care to explain Silent Vic, guys? Coming up to it.
It is the best thing that has been found to stop us hearing Victor saying "How's biz?"
So Silent Victor is essentially a skip that allows you to carry a phone call through basically everything in the game. The original one, you would be having the phone call still after it's fast travel storage and then going back. Allows you to store multiple phone calls. Fast travel storage is another bit of tech we will see in a second as well. Which allows you to save fast travel when you go away from a fast travel section by doing a quick into and out of the fast travel station. We just saw a bit of K-hopping from Cypher there as well, which allows you to move incredibly fast. It's why they picked up the cybermodic the cyber enhancement, God, words are hard, to allow them to actually K-hop. I don't know the setup myself for Silent Victor.
Alright, so you call him here, and then you go talk to him, and then you make sure his dialogue loops until the next one, and then you can walk away and he'll keep talking.
Yeah, there you go.
Cold is now in one of the longest car rides of the entire game, but this one does actually require you to press F occasionally.
And Q once.
Yeah, so we call it an interactive car ride.
With Nick's stream just then, you saw him when he came out of the Ripidoc shoot someone when Regina called him. This is so Regina doesn't. Well, her call is instantly hung up, so you can K-hop over to the car and store it for when you get out of the car later. Once you get out of the car, you have a phone call with Jackie, which you can stack for 2 on top of each to speed through them faster.
With this game, they did also bundle in a few freebies with it, like the back unicorn katana, which would have originally been used for the katana glide, but we decided, because we didn't know that it would be available forever, that it is actually a banned item in the speedrun.
Yeah, because it was a pre-purchasing bonus with their game.
Yeah. Again, Chloe, if you got anything you need to say, now's a good time, because they're going to be in this car for a couple of minutes.
Oh yes, I was just about to ask if this long car rides are perfect to read donations, because I've got a few lined up in here again. So, first off, I got 50 euros by Drag saying, I've never seen a roller coaster before.
Really, Drag?
Well, you're in for a treat.
Bad, my man.
I have another 5 euros by Joseph Flag saying, here's another 5 to make Keanu happy. And then I've got 49 euros by Crystal saying, oh no, now we only need 1 more euro. If only someone wanted to donate more. I can however confirm that that is not the case, because we did hit the Pacifica roller coaster ride by quite a few. We're actually at a total of 129 out of 75 euros for that. So,
Does that mean we get to ride it twice?
yes. Yes.
Hey. Whey!
Alright, thank you very much guys for all your donations. They are really appreciated. Mike really appreciates them, and yeah, I see that coldcypher is out of the long car ride, so...
No, he is not. He is not.
It takes one more minute, maybe 2.
Alright, well then I might take that time to talk about
Go on.
the charity, actually. Because we are raising money for mine to a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. And all of the donations you are doing during BSG will go to mine. So not only are you giving our runners more fun or not fun, depending on how you look at it, but you're also helping out a great cause. I think this is very beautiful, so yeah, back to you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much everybody that donated for that, you know, going to a brilliant cause. We are still in the car cutscene, so this is one of the things that is brilliant and evil in this game.
Yeah.
It's brilliant because if you need a drink, you can get a drink.
This is a good spot for a break. Yeah, so one thing I wanted to mention is I did run this game at ESA Winter, and the main difference between this run now and my run at ESA Winter is we have the call glitch with Victor that saves a good like 20 minutes over the whole course of the run.
Yes. So Coldy's about to get out of the car now, and he is going to be going to a place called All Foods, and that is to get a bot from them that Dex, the big guy in the cutscene, had purchased already, but there's been a change of leadership, so we have to persuade them to give it over. And yes, this game can be speedrun with no bugs. I am a glitchless speedrunner of the game.
Sure about that, Panda?
Yeah, well, they got accepted on the leaderboard, so yes, I'm sure. Yeah, so Cole just did the fast travel storage there, and what that does is it saves his fast travel, so when he opens his map next time, he will be able to teleport instantaneously instead of having to go to the fast travel point again. So,
I mean, it lets me skip half the mission that I'm going up, so
yeah,
that's mainly why we use it here.
Yeah, it's one of the major time advantages between glitchless and the any percent run. We all hate Jackie. He is slow and he gets trapped, and you don't know if he's following you or not. So. It looks like Cole's got pretty lucky and has actually got a Jackie who actually knows to walk.
That's good.
And yeah, Knickknack's just coming up to doing his FTS. So Cypher's now going to be getting the flathead bot, and he's going to be using his ultimate charisma skills to get this bot off them. Isn't that right, Cold?
Yeah, man, I'm totally peaceful and I'm not gonna totally, you know, kill everyone.
Yeah, we're going to give them the money that they ask for.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Panda. I thought I was going the other path. I'm sorry, man. That was a misclick.
Oh,
I'm
we're
sorry,
going to knock
you
him
know
out.
me.
Yeah. Fortunately, with this fight, if you knock out Dum Dum, all the other enemies die at that point. So now we have to escape from all foods, and to do that, we have to get out of fighting. So that's basically what we're going to do now, and then fast traveling. And that is all foods.
Yeah, instead of having to kill Royce, instead of having to run through the half of all foods, we just, you know, leave. It's easy as that.
Yeah. Now, Cold is going to be doing the 110 meter hurdles, because why walk when you can hop?
Oh, no. I think I messed it up.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'll get more lucky in all foods then and catch up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jackie isn't spawning in the warehouse area.
Why, dude? What did I do wrong? I actually don't know.
Did you fast travel too early?
No, I waited for the voice line and everything. I don't know, man. Well,
There's a
gotta beat them
chance you
now.
would still get stuck. Okay, he didn't.
What the fuck? Where's Maelstrom at, actually? I don't see him. I'm confused. The game is as confused as I am, apparently.
Nick's just taken out Royce and has got the flathead now.
I'm going for the escape.
Yeah, so
So you're actually okay. You're now actually ahead of me. Good.
no,
Yeah,
Cold is
Cold's
just
ahead.
ever so slightly ahead. But
Okay.
Nick's caught up a bit of time.
So
Yeah. So if I didn't shoot these guys, I would have just hardlocked my save and couldn't progress any further. So that's why I went in there and took the slow route.
Yeah.
Yep. There's actually a chance you can this version of the game, you can duplicate Jackie as well. So he will appear in the room, and then also appear outside, locking the door.
Okay, this is your epilepsy warning. The upcoming scenes will have flashing images. It is patched, but we just don't want to take the risk. So if you do suffer, go make yourself a cuppa and come back in about 15 minutes, and you should be fine.
Yep.
okay, I'm just finishing with all foods now.
Yeah, so Cole's just got his FTS stored, and now he's doing these hurdles again to get to Lizzie's bar, where we're going to meet our contact.
So I'm actually right behind him. Quite surprised.
Yeah, I just ended Lizzie's.
Quite surprised. I thought I was gonna be crushed.
No.
Cold is
So serious.
Cole is the better runner. His PP is 10 minutes faster than mine, and I'm second place. So
Yeah. Cold is what we call a perfectionist. If the run isn't right, he resets. Whereas Nick's done a lot more runs where things have gone wrong.
yeah.
They're normally every run.
Ooh, that was perfect.
He might actually deal
Nick
better
got some
than
really
me.
good. Nick got some really good K up there through the
That's
alley,
not.
which is quite risky.
That's not pretty easy to do. There's a lot of obstacles there.
Yeah, there's a lot of obstacles, and if you go too far to the left, you can get into combat as well, which is a very unfortunate thing to happen.
Yeah. But yeah, car RNG is quite a big thing in this game. So avoiding being hit by a car, like Cole unfortunately didn't manage to do, is quite important during that section.
His own.
How many world records I had with me being hit by at least 5 cars? It's impossible.
I think Cold is a magnet for the cars at that point.
I don't know why, man. They hate me.
Yeah. So we have a serious question for you now. Who is your bae? Judy or Panam?
Judy.
Donate now and let us know.
Judy
I'm
by
pretty
far.
sure I'm not sure about Cold and Drek, but I know Nick and myself and Toasty are all Judy.
Yep, got that right.
You'll never guess my bae. You'll never guess her. She's a minor side character you only meet once.
Clownface.
I was going to say River, but then you said you only meet once. Is it the Pacifica leader? I can't remember her name.
Nah, but that's a guy. That's a big dude.
No. Not the
Who leads
woman who
Pacifica.
takes you into the tanks.
Yeah, she's not the leader. She's just a tech.
I thought she was the leader.
No, she's the leader called.
Really? Wait.
Yep.
Okay, maybe I haven't really played the story. Maybe I've just skipped through it. Okay, I misunderstood that apparently. All my fucking life, I thought, okay, that just blows my mind right now. I'm sorry.
Outside of the speedrun, I've never played the game casually, and I regret that.
Greg, who's your bear? Judy, yay! So, go on then, who is it then? Cold?
Lizzie Wizzy.
Oh, Lizzie, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You meet her a couple of times. There's like 4 quests with her.
Yeah.
No.
I'm also seeing in
Oh, no.
chat Claire as an option, which is a fair shout.
That's true. Top 3 for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lizzie has like 4 quests for her.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I only ever saw one quest because I do the 100% route, and obviously I just take the fastest. Like, I just take one quest and leave it.
Yeah, there's 4 quests that they link together after the
I need to
first.
play through those then, I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. For the ladies out there, there's River as well, who is
Who's
a
a very
police
handsome
officer
man.
that we do not see.
So, coming up on Nick's stream now, well, in a minute after he's done all the detective work, we're going to find out why the hashtag for the Cyberpunk community is his own chumba.
Yeah, and these
is there
are the BDs that I was talking about for the flashing images. When it starts up, they flash really loud.
Flo, is there any more donations or anything you would like to read off currently?
I do not have any donations currently, but I am happy to talk about some upcoming
Oh,
incentives.
just one thing before you do that. I'm coming up to a little skip here, just to make this BD a little faster. When I'm done with the first like rewind stuff here, I'm gonna rewind the BD twice, and it's gonna make me, instead of pausing the BD, it's just gonna continue playing it. Saves a couple seconds. All right, go ahead, Flo.
All right. Now later tonight, we've got 2 Mega Man runs. First off, we've got Mega Man: The Power Battle. We've got a character choice for that one between Bass, Mega Man, and Proto Man. Currently, all options are at €0. However, I think only €1 can change that. And come on, guys, just put someone in the lead. Like, a 3-way tie is just the worst, especially if it's €0. So, come on, guys. Also, we've got for Mega Man Extreme 2, we've got a category upgrade from any percent to 100% NG plus. Now that's something you certainly want to see. We are currently at €73.69 out of €250 on that. So if you want to see that, and come on guys, upgrade to 100%, let's go. Get your donations in.
More run is always better run. Yeah,
I do agree. And
yeah,
with that,
just
back
say-
to you.
yeah, thank you very much, Flo. Just a quick reminder to both the runners, because Nick wasn't aware of this until I told him, you do not have to scan the phone in the next BD.
Yeah, I know that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, you know the phone call that he's on?
Yeah. I do.
Nick believed that you had to scan the phone, but you can just go straight to the tablet.
Yep, I know that. Now, finally. Kept wasting 20 seconds on that.
Yep. And that's my only contribution to the entire run.
Well, you've contributed your memes to the whole community, and that's amazing. Thank you.
His own chumba.
Yep. Taken out by his own tuber.
Probably should be to my mic. Should mention I'm still a little sick, so you might hear me cough a couple times.
Yeah. We were very afraid that Nick actually had coronavirus and wouldn't be able to do the run, but fortunately his tests have all come back negative. But I just want to say thank you to Drek, who was willing to step up and be a backup runner for this game. And also a shout out to Yisk, who also volunteered to be a backup runner. So thank you
Epilepsy
both.
warning for my screen, by the way, in a sec.
Yep.
I think that was a bit late, sorry.
Nah, he was on time, don't worry. Yeah, indeed. Imagine flatlining your own tumor.
His own tumor.
So, Cold is fast forwarding through this. That is the only blessing that they gave us. The fact that you can fast forward through these.
At certain points when you're allowed to.
Absolutely warning on my screen.
Yep.
Look away now.
And Nick is mega early compared to Cold. Yeah. So that's the tablet that they had to scan to find out where the relic could be kept in the conditions that it's needed. The relic is the item that we are being paid to steal. Well, right, I'm going to steal one of Flo's jobs, and why not use your ESA Prime Gaming sub to the ESA channel and get some nice emotes and help out ESA helping multiple charities.
Do you mean BSG?
Yeah, BSG, UKSG, Hackathon. Yep.
Oh wow, Panda stealing my job in here.
Well, you put me in the basement. All I have to do is look stuff up.
Yeah, I'll have to think about more basement solitude then.
Yep. So Cold is now out of the BDs. So he's now going to be continuing on the run and meeting up with Dex and the gang to organise the heist. And Nick now is just getting to the point where he's about to scan the relic. So they are still quite close, and it's anybody's game still.
Yep. Another epilepsy warning here. I'm just coming out of the BD. And
Yeah,
then
where did I just fast travel to?
Oh, and it looks like we've had a premature fast travel.
keep making mistakes. I'll catch up.
I usually wouldn't be bad because, you know,
Usually you'd be
Thank you to
loaded.
Cold.
usually you'd be crushing me at this point, but not today.
But with RTA, loading times are a big problem.
Yep.
When you mess them up.
Yeah, thank you
Oh,
to
whoops.
Cold for making this race a actual race, and you know giving himself his own handicap.
Honestly, I'm just so nervous and shaking that I'm just doing random stuff right now. I don't.
Yeah, this is Cold's first marathon, and I got to say, mate, you're doing a bang up job at the moment. You know.
Thanks,
Okay,
mate.
didn't mess up the fast travel.
No worries.
Right back at ya. Okay, wait. No.
Yep. And now we're going down into the Afterlife Club, which is where Claire, who we mentioned earlier, is located. So if you think Claire's Bay or Judy's Bay or Panam's Bay, why don't you put in a donate and settle straight on who the bay is? And while you're doing that, you can put towards some of them great incentives that Flo mentioned a couple of minutes ago. And apparently Cold is best cold. According to Crystal. So, Cold here is skipping over learning the ingredients to the Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, we don't care about that here.
Yeah.
We only care about speed.
And Cold here does something that we actually had to look very closely at as mods, because he seemed to be able to get a 7-second time save over every other runner. And we actually went through this sequence frame by frame and found out that how he said the time was by not asking for more money. Whereas every other runner asked for more money, Cold didn't.
Yeah, so the reason we were asking for more money is it's the first dialogue that appears, and we just spam through it. Cold, on the other hand, took the time to not do that and actually tab down to the other option, which overall makes this whole dialogue shorter.
I think it's a 4-second time save. That took us like
about 4.
That took us like 3 or 4 months to discover.
Yeah, it's a 4-second time save that after Cold did it, we were all like a few of us brought it up, so we got a team together, we analysed everything, and basically then had to ask Cole because we still couldn't work it out even doing that. But
Yeah,
asking Cole how he got faster through it, and he went, "Oh, you just don't ask for more money."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of time doing stuff like that and all these runs. You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff to go through all dialogues. And
We're now entering a Delapane section. So, Flo, if you got anything else to say, this is another on-rail section, so go ahead.
Alright, I still have no new donations, but, you know, I can talk about a lot of stuff. For example, I can talk about Delfino Customs. Delfino Customs is a controller and console business located in England. They do specialize in customization, modification, and repairs. And if you quote the code BSG 2021 on any orders on this shop up until the 25th of August, you get £5 off your order. If you customize your controller cable with their paracord service, they will also donate £5 to mine. You can message them directly for all inquiries via their Twitter page, which is @DelfinoCustoms. And speaking of Delfino Customs, they do also provide a prize, which is a custom BSG controller. Now, before I say anything wrong, let me check that I'm not saying anything wrong, which you can get for a minimum donation of... I'll have it soon, TM, maybe.
Imagine Flo not being prepared.
If you've noticed on Nick's screen, he actually had a glitch going on where Regina was behind Delamain.
Hi, Regina.
So, yeah. So that's the fixer that calls us.
And if you notice, the text is all wrong. We're not going to the No-Tell Motel. And combat mode's not enabled.
Have we managed to stall enough for you, Flo?
Yes, I did find that out. You can win a custom BSG PS2 controller from Delfino Customs for a minimum donation of €50. Keep in mind, those can be, you can donate €5 now, €5 tomorrow, and €5 on, which day is after tomorrow? Wednesday. Wednesday, yes. You can, if you do that, you are also in for that price. So keep donating, guys.
Okay, so go ahead.
To go back into what Nick was saying about the location of being wrong. Essentially, CDPR were a bit lazy when developing this section of the game. The stuff that's going on the screen about the combat mode and where they're going is actually for the last section of the chapter 1, which is after the escape. That's when that information is relevant, not now.
Just so you know, yes, we are excited to play Cyberpunk. It is actually a decent game if you look past all its many, many flaws.
If you don't care about bugs, I actually recommend playing it for the story. And some of the bugs are pretty funny.
Yeah.
And fun to perform.
Yeah.
To this game still glitchy. That's because we're running on a previous patch. And no, it's not glitching right now. They are fast forwarding through dialogue. Yep.
Something else to note, in some of the more updated patches, there's less game-breaking bugs like soft locks and hard locks that exist, because a lot of them have been fixed by the developers, thankfully.
Nick, are you going to show us the Easter egg in the restaurant?
Yes, I will. I will take my time and do that. Even though
There's
I'm hurting myself. Yeah. I'm gonna spoil it for you.
We'll just take 20 seconds off Nick's time.
Gonna make sure I get check in. I'm not even talking to her. There we go. I'm gonna call this elevator for later. We're gonna use it later. Don't worry about it.
Button. I pressed the button.
Yeah, so we're just talking through some text here just to skip some Jackie dialogue and get him moving along faster.
Yep. I think this is it. Say hello to Hideo Kojima, everyone. He made a cameo in this game.
Hi, Hidima.
Can't talk to him, but you can see him just sitting there in the bar.
A very cool little Easter egg. And Jackie's waiting for us in the elevator, so no time lost at all.
Eh, probably like 10 seconds, but oh well.
Don't forget to save and reload in case your camera gets bugged out.
So,
That happens to me a lot.
yeah, Caldy's now in the flathead section where he's got to get the bot to go through lots of different vents. And thank you to DDPR for mentioning my wife in this, because one of the cleaners is called Cat. And I bring that up every time because I can.
So the section after the flathead, they go up to the apartment which we saw the BD in earlier, to steal the chip.
And that entire section is just pure Jackie RNG. You need good Jackie RNG for you to have a good section. There's not much you can do to speed it along. So Nick's now going into the flathead section as Cypher is leaving the flathead section.
I completely forgot to scan the vent. Classic me.
I even told you. Because of the camera. Oh, whatever, man.
No, I guess I did the reload. I guess didn't scan the vent.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, very good thing. Oh wow, this section's pretty quick anyway. We're only like 30 seconds to a minute behind each other, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse at this stage of the game.
I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
We have just hit 49 minutes. So,
We'll see
still
how
early
it
days.
goes, you know, and it's only one cycle. Nick, do you actually think you can get the one cycle?
For what? I've got it before, yeah, I can get it. It's not easy though.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I can
So
do it.
they're on about the Johnny 1 cycle, which is a section that you'll see in a minute. I see a minute, probably like 5 to 7 minutes,
Maybe-
if not a bit longer from now.
Maybe we shouldn't spoil it.
But I'm not spoiling, but if they do it too fast, they will soft lock their game and they have to load again.
Too fast.
Yeah, you can be too fast in sections in this game and it breaks the game.
Never had that
And
happen.
coming up is the best joke in the game on Nick's
Step out
screen.
the elevator, fast forward speech.
Oh yeah. Oh, completely forgot. I'm making mistakes too. Don't worry.
Yeah, so he's going to get the best joke in the game, so we're going to listen to it. Because it's an absolute cracker.
You're a joke? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot. Okay, so why'd the Rocker Boy's output kick him out of the apartment? Because he wasn't chipping in.
Ha ha
And
ha.
that's apparently the best joke in the game, apart from the game itself. So we steal this gun, so we got a decent gun.
Something we can use for the next part.
Yep. And Colt has just slid down the into the escape, where they're going to call a bald man while Jackie bleeds out. Nick is currently hiding from the guards while they scan the area to make sure it's safe and do a very poor job.
So I should probably say that I'm going to go for a relatively new skip that saves a good minute or so, or 45 seconds. Probably not going to get that first try, but I'm going to keep going for it until I get it, because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. While Nick's doing that, Cold is just K-hopping through this because combat is slow.
You don't actually have to fight all those guys.
Yeah.
You don't fight anyone other than the guy who comes out the elevator.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy, and you've got to be careful that he doesn't click through the floor because you need to key up his body.
So the skip that Nick will be doing here, which is the elevator that Cypher has just got into, is something I spent a very, very long time trying to work out how to skip, and after 6 months of trying, I gave up until someone in the community found another setup to actually be able to perform a skip for the section.
Yeah.
I'm
So
looking out
Cold,
bounds on my screen.
yeah, Cold is just taking the old route down the elevator of shame.
The slow way down.
Yeah. So Yeah, and then he's got to traverse the entrance that you saw earlier.
Nice.
Yeah. And there is 2 options for this. You can either get a fast Jackie or a slow Jackie. Obviously, we want fast Jackie. But we normally get slow Jackie. Well, the rest of us normally get slow Jackie. Cole seems to get it 9 out of 10 times.
It's a setup for it.
Yes, but I don't know it.
Alright.
So Nick just picked up a machine gun, which is used in a later section.
Yep. So, Cole's just flying across the room to escape the triggers to
Okay, got it.
try and get past Jackie, and he got it.
That's only the first part. That's the easy part.
Nick got the easy part of this skip. Now he's
Yeah,
going
good
to be
job.
getting out of here by going up to the roof of the Capecchi Plaza.
Yeah.
This now allows him to skip down to the inside by going out of bounds.
Yeah. I was congratulating Cole on getting fast Jackie, by the way, Nick.
Oh, no problem. There we go.
There we
Uh-oh.
go, he got the first part.
I might
Let's hope
die.
he doesn't
I
die
did
for
die.
full.
Damn.
And he died for the full.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
No.
Thankfully, he made a quick save, so he can go for a second attempt here quite quickly.
I actually
Yeah.
didn't make a quick save. That's the
Cole-
autosave.
Did you not?
No, you can't make a save there
okay.
in combat. I'll try again
Oh, okay.
because I'm going for swag,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it still saves a minute.
Yeah.
I also want to just point out, Jackie
Oh, no
just
autosave?
magically teleported into that car when he could barely walk before.
Alright, seems like I didn't get the autosave there, so I gotta play this section again. Oh well.
Yeah. So we have another interactive cutscene on Cold Screen. He's got to take out a couple of bots with some well-aimed shots. And we don't pick up many weapons, so we are actually quite limited on ammo at this point. So don't miss.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you got 270. You're
We
fine.
got the save. We gotta go.
You don't shoot many people, do you?
No. To be fair, you
Ammo
don't.
is more of a problem in 100%. I do dupe ammo like every 2 hours or something, you know. But here it's just, we don't really kill too many people.
There's no need.
We use the katana mostly anyway, so.
Katana's pretty OP.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm going up to the elevator again.
Good luck.
Thank you. Got the key card, alright.
Colt, what is your title screen world record at now?
Where's Jackie?
You'd have to look at the leaderboard. I don't know by heart. I think maybe 53 something. I think Toasty said earlier.
Yeah, I'll just have a quick look. Yeah, it's a 53, 43.
Yeah, and in comparison to Nick's 54-51 for title screen. So title screen is basically everything up to now, and when they meet
Dex.
Yeah.
Dex. My brain blanked then. Jeez.
Yeah.
So as Cypher's about to do, he's going on his way now to meet Dex to end the start section of the game.
Oh, I didn't get it.
It's currently 55-30, so you're not actually that far off. And that's RTA, so.
Yep.
Yeah, it's RTA without loading times.
Yeah, so-
removed, so.
I didn't get the slide this time. I'll try one more time and then I'll do the old strat.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't want to be stuck
Jackie
here.
has.
That's unlucky, man.
Yeah,
that's
Jackie has unfortunately passed away now, so we don't have to hear any more of his amazing lines.
Oh yeah, does anybody of you guys know how to explain the running glitch here?
Oh, with the running here, getting out of the Delamain here, what you can do is you can sprint at the same frame you get out of the door whilst you walk, allowing you to then sprint outside of the car. If you don't get it on the same frame, you will not be running and you will be walking very, very slowly at the set pace that the game sets you at. Which
Like I am right
Cypher is just doing.
Yeah.
As
Can I ask
demonstrated
why
very
your
elegantly.
car was blowing up?
This is 10 seconds, by the way. So Nick, you got 10 seconds and no thermal tell?
Nope.
So Cold went for a bit of an older setup we do there, which is railing boosting. By using the edge of the railing, you get more velocity down, because when you're falling, you gain velocity. You couple that with you're slightly falling off the edge of the railing, allowing you to move forwards and also falling down at the same time, so you get immense speed boost from it.
Alright, unfortunately I didn't get the skip, so I'm just gonna go for the regular strat. But what you do is when you fall down to the bottom of the elevator, you can clip through some walls and then get to the bottom where there's no enemies at all. That's what would normally happen. I've done it in some runs. It's not very easy. I'm like,
All right, and that,
So that's time for Cypher on the title screen. Good job, well done.
what was it?
It was I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. 57:24 RTA.
That's not bad.
In-game time
Okay,
would be
man.
about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, that's a 55-28 or something like that in-game time.
Oh wait a minute, I'm being told this is an any percent run. I haven't got anything wrote for beyond this point. Help?
So this is basically where the limit of my knowledge of the game really goes when it comes to the speedrun, because I've only done 2 80% runs myself. I know some of the setups and some of the glitches going to be happening, but this is more where I don't know a lot of what goes on in the run.
Right, I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break. Be right back in a minute. I have enough time here, don't worry, we don't need to do anything.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so Cypher is now playing as Keanu Reeves, and this is the recreation of the Matrix, and we have to rescue Trinity. No, this is Morpheus this time, not Trinity.
Alright. In the meantime, how about donation?
Yeah, go for it, Phil.
Alright, I got whoops, wrong tab. I got 10 euros by Crystal saying the best bay is the friend we made all along. Hashtag his own Chumba. Thank you very
That's
much.
actually really
Nice.
sweet, Crystal.
Yeah, a lot of respect for you, Crystal.
Yeah. If you want me to steal doing the donations as well, by the way, just ask.
He really is up for your job.
Yeah, well, he's making me doing adverts for Big Go Fun now, so. Yeah. I've also just been informed that it is not Keanu Reeves, it is Johnny Silverhand. And the plan now is to blow up this building. And at this point, Nick's just going in the elevator to enter the second Delapane section, with Jackie being slow, as always. Like I said, Cole gets it all the time, Nick
never gets
and
it.
the rest of us seem to get it very, very infrequently.
Never get it. I've gotten it once in practice.
Oh yes, good timing.
Yes, indeed, it is good time.
That was hella close.
So again, Nick's got the same glitch with Regina on the screen.
Right here is the section I was going on about with the one cycle, where he's got to shoot all the enemies. He can do it in one cycle around. But as I said, if you do it too quickly and kill them too fast, the helicopter will just keep cycling. Let's see if he didn't get it too quick. No, he didn't. He got it at the perfect timing. He got the one cycle. So now he is going down to the section onto the ground.
Yeah.
If you miss the one cycle, you have to wait for the helicopter to cycle back round to the end point.
I also want
the
to
same
point.
rotation we just did again.
Yeah.
I also want to point out the amazing gun he's. Oh, yeah. And you can actually get this gun in the game, but it involves a Johnny side quest.
That was amazing aim, I'm just gonna say that, sorry.
So we've planted the bomb to blow this building up, but Johnny has one more bit of espionage that he needs to do right now.
Take us to River Dock now.
I cannot remember the plot for this section for the life of me, so he's going to go and set up a device to steal all the information and broadcast something on a network. Does that sound right?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds good.
As you can tell, we speedrun the game. We don't really pay attention to story very much.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you can skip dialogue while I listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Jackie, we're gonna be.
When coming up now, there's a really cool glitch that can happen with where Cypher is. You can get knocked down to the floor and bounced back up by the game.
Just talk about the quality of life things that CDPR have actually put in this game for us. One of which is the ability to hold a key to skip dialogue. Absolutely massive, especially if you've come from the Witcher community like I have, and so has Nick, where you had to mash a key to skip dialogue.
That was never fun.
Yeah, and the other thing that they put in for us is there is an option to turn off copyrighted music so we can stream without being copyright striked. So props to CDPR for them. 2 very nice things they did for us.
Thank you. I'm just coming up to the end of the title screen here. I'll catch up.
Yeah. I'll let you know your time when you get there.
Hopefully Cole makes a bunch of mistakes so I can catch up.
I mean, I thought Johnny One Cycle was gonna be the hardest thing I do today, but I had like 5 seconds spare at the end.
So
We'll see.
the look was on your side. Oh yeah, and we've also got the ability to put on women's bras. I've just been reminded so that we don't violate Twitch terms of service.
Yep, nudity filter. Quite important.
Yep.
Yeah, really big thing. Which had some bugs at the start, which have thankfully been patched now.
Yeah, and we have now entered the Matrix on cold screen, so seriously, are we sure that this game is just not a rip-off of the Matrix?
And then thought about it.
Yeah. Coming up now on cold well is the first proper view that we have of what I refer to as the Cyberpunk troll, because of the amount of time it took to get a call off him on earlier patches.
That's the title.
And Nick, yeah,
That's out.
I'm just waiting for the
For
stream
me,
to
it's
catch up.
104:17 real time.
I'm just watching the stream timer, and I get that as a 103:44.
Then my last bit's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, the timer on here and the marathon's wrong. We'll take the roll one. Yeah. So we're now going to be doing a motorbike chase scene on Cypher screen. And again, like I said, this is very reminiscent of a scene from The Matrix.
The time that Nick just got is actually still faster than the runs we were doing earlier on in the game life cycle, by a considerable amount. I think the first time were around 1 hour 15, 1 hour 16 for just the title screen. So there's a lot of time that we've already shaved off.
And Glitchless is only 20 minutes behind world record now, so there's been a lot of movement in that as well. So the game is improving slowly but surely, but upon them doing patch 1.2, they literally took out every piece of speed tech that we used, which is why we run on this patch that we're currently using.
Oh yeah, Panda. You know what's about to come up, right?
Yeah, I think somebody's going to lose their heads.
I think so too, but we'll have to see, mate.
Yeah. Will we get the glitch or will we not?
We have to wait till this guy explodes anyway.
Yeah. Nice view of Night City.
Yeah. Totally agree.
And Nick is just coming up to Johnny One Cycle.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think, you know.
Has he, hasn't he? Whee! He can fly! Oh no! Coldcypher's lost his head!
Where is my head at?
Yes, they do bully speedrunners. How dare they fix their games? That's quite correct. Yeah, you don't actually need to kill this guy. He dies scripted later on, so we don't need to shoot.
He's my buddy, dude. I don't want to shoot him. I like this guy. He looks good, you know?
Yeah.
Looks like a cool guy.
And then splat. So it doesn't look like Nick's going to get a 1 cycle,
Nope,
so this
too
is
late.
going to be a 2 cycle. Yeah.
It's pretty tight.
Unlucky, man.
No, it's
Yeah.
very tight. It's hard.
It's very tight.
I've gotten it
And
before
at
though.
some points of the turns, you cannot hit some of the enemies.
Yep.
So you've got to make sure you've taken care of them before you get there.
Yeah, I messed up my routing a bit as well in the 1 cycle, but I just had a lot of luck with the RNG, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so now Delapane is taking Cold back to Vic to begin the this part of the game proper. While that's happening, Nick has just got out of the helicopter to plant the bomb. So here we are at Vic's, and Vic's gonna patch us up. As best he could, but it turns out that by putting the relic chip in our head, we have downloaded Johnny Silverhand into our brain, which is not a very good thing to have in your brain. Because Johnny Silverhand is the quintessential rocker.
Oh, my game just crashed.
You name a
Oh, my game just crashed. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
No.
I've never had that crash, ever.
Nope.
Oh, well.
I'm just gonna pause till you're back.
Oh, and Cold being a solid sport there, pausing the game for him. So
Yeah.
with the patches, crashes are a lot less frequent, but they do still happen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that guy.
It's kind of annoying
Why would I be?
when my game crashes.
Yeah.
Wait, where was your last save? Wasn't that like?
I don't know. It might be before the 1
So,
second.
Too far.
Flo, if you want to plug something or do some donations while we get this sorted, feel free.
Alright, sure. So, do you like BSG? Well, I certainly do. Do you want to know even more BSG? Well, why don't you follow us on Twitter and Instagram under @BSGMarathon. Get a behind-the-scenes look of the event and stay up to date with the latest news on our marathons, events, and more. We're also in the process of uploading all of our VODs to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BSGMarathon.
Alright, Cold, you...
So be sure.
Sorry, Flo. Cold, you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, man. I resumed.
Yeah, carry on, Flo.
Be sure to check out youtube.com/BSGMarathon and subscribe to find one new video in your day, in your feed per day. No, that's virtually sounds exciting, so I would totally subscribe to that. And
Free gaming content.
Wow. Apparently we do not have a YouTube command. Oh, we do.
Hey,
It's just Boobot slow.
Just takes some time sometimes. Alright.
Yeah. So Nick has just been smashed by Adam Smasher and didn't get the bounce, unfortunately.
I did get the
It's
bounce.
quite rare, but it...
I did get the bounce. I'm pretty sure
Oh, did you? Didn't look
I'm
like
pretty
it.
sure I did.
Okay.
Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
bounce.
Maybe not the good one.
Yeah. I know. I was talking to the bounce.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's a 1 in 10 chance that you'll get bounced all the way back up to the platform where he is. But otherwise you'll get a somewhat different bounce a lot of the time.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, we've got a vote for Adam Smasher to be the Bay. That's a new one. I have not heard that one before. But each to their own. If you want Adam Smasher, you go get Adam Smasher.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get Adam smashed.
one thing I want to mention with Victor is that he persists through saves and even crashes, so you know I didn't lose Victor there, even though my game crashed, which is quite
Yep.
useful.
And on Cold Stream, we're going to be speaking to Misty, who was Jackie's girlfriend. And I like to say Misty is a warning to what happens to Pokemon trainers when they take too many drugs. So Nick has now entered the Matrix.
You know what? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
Get up, Johnny.
Yeah, nice.
Get up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Once you get...
So we get a nice... Go on, sorry.
Go ahead.
How's biz going?
Sorry, I was just going to talk about the view out the window.
Oh, well, once Johnny gets up, you can move. You don't have to actually wait for him to disappear. So it's a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Seems like you're the only
And now
person in Night City who's happy.
Misty is giving us the symbolic red pill and blue pill. The red pill takes you back into Fairy Tale Land, and the blue pill gets you rock hard for hours.
Different.
And that joke fell flatter than anything I've ever heard before. Yes. Nick is now getting rescued by the Cyberpunk troll, and we're going to meet a very special character now on Coldstream.
We got Misty here to help.
Yeah, so this is Hack...
Can you guess who it is?
Go ahead.
Can you guess who it is on Coldstream? Here's Johnny.
Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this.
So on my side, this is Takamura here. I don't know if you talked about him earlier, but he's actually my favorite character in the game, followed by Judy and Jackie.
Yeah. We just didn't like Takamura to be in with, so trying to get him to call.
Takamura is actually not as slow as he's not as slow as Jackie, thankfully, but he still doesn't know how to use the phone sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember my first run of any percent. I think it took me 2 hours to get Takamura to call. I mean, now we pretty much just do it in 10-20 seconds.
Yeah,
we found a setup.
Yeah, the earlier patches were hell for getting that call to come through.
Thankfully, the CDPR team actually sort of thanked us as the speedrunning community for helping them realise about the Takamura call, and our setup was what actually helped them in finding a fix for it.
And then they promptly take away K-hopping,
Just gliding, money duping.
Thanks CDPR, we love you. So what's happening now is more flop on Cold Stream, while Nick fights off a load of cybernetically enhanced warriors.
Oh, my game slowed down there for some random reason.
At least it didn't crash this
No,
time.
I don't know what happens there. Sometimes my game loads and sometimes that happens. It's weird.
Yep.
This game is weird sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, totally inconsistent in its performance.
It's consistently inconsistent.
You always find out new stuff that can go wrong.
It's kind of why we cap it at 60 now. Let it run unlimited.
Yeah. Can you imagine how slow and glitchy it would be if we let it just run free?
I have a 2070 and I can't even run past 60 on our low.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
Is that while streaming or not?
Yes and no.
Okay.
When I'm not streaming, I can run a little bit faster, but still not much more past 60. It kind of sucks.
Yeah. So again, it's quicker to K-hop anywhere than it is to go in a car, so you will not be seeing any car segments.
I think I might lose some time here. Okay, no, we're lucky. Alright.
Darn.
Bye, Victor.
So Nick is now getting dragged off to Victor to be patched up, while Cold is talking to Takamura for the first time in person.
I'm a good 8 to 10 minutes behind Cold right now. Maybe I'll catch up later.
Yeah, like I said,
I mean,
still half a run to go.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, exactly.
You've got time.
Yeah. So now Cold is going to be going to find Judy again, because we need to find where Evelyn is, who arranged the first heist, and she's gone missing. So.
That indeed. I did forget my fast travel story here, so a couple of seconds lost, but it's nothing big.
We are also skipping through some low-key racial discrimination as well. So, be nice to your fellow people. You know, they're people too, so, you know, just be nice. So, Cold now is K-hopping. Are you going to the nearest fast travel point? Yes, he is.
Okay, somehow Goldsmith Street is like a magnet for me today, like an idiot magnet. I keep accidentally fast traveling to Goldsmith Street when I don't want to go there.
I think it's the default place that the cursor goes to, so if you're mashing, you can just click on it.
Yeah, but why do I always...
You're giving Nick a
Cypher just
fighting
wants some
chance.
gold. Flo, is there any more donations, incentives, anything you want to list off?
Well, surely I do have some incentives to talk about. Now, I've talked about the Mega Man incentives, but here is something that might strike your fancy even more. So, later tonight, we've got the QW Any Percent run by my good friend Mod, and there is this outfit choice incentive, and just reading over these outfits is surely a blessing. So let me read them out for you. So we've got red blue twin tail standard outfit. We've got purple green cat ear sailor dress. We've got gray eyes blue witch costume. We've got brown red Santa costume, and we've got black white bunny ribbon casino dealer. Now I don't know about you, but these outfits surely sound like something to behold. Currently, none of these outfits have any donation to them. So you can be the first one to just put €1 to it, and your outfit can be in the lead. Now, however, Mod also told me that he's gonna keep the bid war up all the way throughout his run. So these outfits can and will likely be changed over the run as well. So if you want your outfit to be in the starting and have already some good lead, get your donations in for that right now. Come on, guys. I got some beautiful donations in for mine. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Look at how much money you donated for Cyberpunk. You can give a little bit to the other games on the list. We know you can. You know, it all goes to a great charity. So yeah. So now Nick has just been dropped off by Misty and given the bullet that killed Jackie that he keeps as a keepsake. And Colt has found the ultimate bay again, so everybody's happy.
Opinion,
Fact.
not fact.
No, it's fact.
Can't argue with the DM Panda. I mean, he is the dungeon master.
Yeah, indeed I am. I would like you to reassess your opinion though and come back with the correct one. So, Cold is now just leaving Lizzie's bar, and I have just gone completely blank to what the next goal is on this. Are you heading to Clouds now, or is that
Yep,
in a bit?
it's Clouds.
Yeah, okay, so he's heading to Clouds, which is a club. And another Matrix reference, didn't they, in the Matrix, they go and wreck up a club?
That was an unfortunate fist slide by Cypher there. He was meant to get over on top of the highway.
Yeah.
But
just had to
unfortunately
press
didn't go
W.
forward. Yeah, unfortunately he didn't go
Just had
forward,
to
so
press
had to take
W.
a take a load there.
Mistakes.
No, it's alright. I mean, Nick has to catch up.
Mistakes, I have to catch up.
I can make mistakes. I think everybody's happy about that.
I mean, you've still got the whole of the Voodoo Boys section, which is a mistake-heavy
That's
section.
right.
Yeah.
Especially if you go to for the really fast stuff and that.
Yeah.
I'm just...
I get to do this movement again, which is cool.
At least you don't get lost going through there, which I did multiple times.
Oh, why is Regina calling me? Oh, ooh, whoops. I messed some bad shit up here.
You went
And,
too far, you hit the Virginia trigger.
Yeah.
Alright, I didn't know there was one.
And apparently Colt has never seen that before.
Nope.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
with what happened there
I also went...
with Cole...
Sorry, I also went to Goldsmith. By accident.
It's his Goldsmith Day, apparently.
Yep.
So, with Cold getting the Regina call, there's certain areas around the map where if you go into them, a fixer will call you for a side quest, which is what just happened there. He went too far into one area, which causes the trigger for Regina to phone him. On the bottom end of that highway, there's the fast travel point, which we can use later on.
Okay.
I don't know if Cole stayed there long enough to actually pick it up on his map to fast travel to.
Oh yeah, now, do you know this elevator skip? Anybody? Can anybody claim?
I don't know this one.
Is it the one after Clouds?
Well, basically, yeah, it basically is like the all foods skip we did earlier. We just take a fast travel store here, so we called it pocket travel before. So you basically just store the fast travel point anywhere where you are, and we just use it right when we go down with the elevator, just to skip the whole ride down, basically, which is why I had to save a load there
Didn't
to get my
know
camera
that one.
and keep the fast travel store.
Yeah, and currently Cold is just running around in B's underwear right now. because he hasn't re-equipped any clothes. Clothes in this game are more of a suggestion. There is an armor value to clothes, but we tend to try and avoid being shot or punched, so we don't need them.
I do indeed put
Also play.
I do indeed put the clothes on
Yeah.
just for safety, especially in marathons. Colt might
I
not
was
do
just
that
about to say,
to let me catch up.
I do that in my any percent runs as well. So just after clouds
After
when
clouds.
you're in the elevator, but now you know you just do it when you did the skip.
So the first
see
time I
later.
saw how these two did clouds, I was just like, wait, you can do that? And the way I was going through it was slow as hell.
I didn't know you could do that either until I saw Colt do it in one of his runs, and I changed my sweat.
No, no, I did not just do that.
Did you just soft lock?
Yes.
Okay, I will.
Okay, we're just gonna do that again.
Did you soft lock or your game crashed?
Soft lock.
Okay.
Soft lock.
I'm not gonna.
What I did is I accidentally opened the door when you go into clouds, and you can't it opens automatically. So if you open it manually, it just gets stuck, and you have to save and load. And I don't want to lose my fast travel score because I do want to show off the elevator skip. So
Yeah. But good guy called there, letting Nick catch up a little bit more.
yeah, that was totally on purpose.
Yeah.
You're there too early.
Do you want to talk about the attributes, Dusty, and why we pick what we pick?
I don't know the attribute routing for any percent, as it changed a lot since I did any percent runs. So if Nick or Cool would like to run over that.
Yeah. So the. Okay, go ahead.
You start. The newest thing is the cool thing I did earlier when I went into Lizzie's bar and talked to Judy. There's one dialogue option that saves you like 20 seconds, 30 I think, where you can just basically clean up the dialogue before you even get to that point where it saves you time. And then, you know, otherwise we just do everything into reflexes. I mean, we do 8 body so we can open certain doors faster. Well, I do it, not everyone
I do it as well.
does it, but yeah, it's the faster route for me and for most people.
And then
The only downside of it is the potential panda fly later on. And that's the only real downside of that change that happened. I happened to smash the window.
fortunately, my game is lagging quite badly now. That's not good.
I'll point out the panda fly point when we get there.
Seems like you're the only person in the city who's happy with
Yeah,
These dialogue.
yeah, I did not know that you could talk through this section. Every time I came in here, I killed him.
Well, it is very hard. It's very specific dialogue. I messed it up a lot of times myself. So you get it.
Yeah, we did also meme in the Discord about glitch percent, who can find a new glitch the fastest. So we have actually done that.
I think someone did it in like 3 seconds. Or
Oh, the
something.
cops are here. Come on.
how's biz going.
Yeah,
That's an unfortunate random spawn.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. There's a few.
So around Night City, there's a chance for random events to spawn, like cops being in an area interrogating people, closing off a crime scene, so on and so forth. As I said, they're random spawns, so they have a chance to be there, they have a chance not to be.
Alright, so now elevator skip
Seems like you're the
for
only
me.
person in the city who's happy.
There is a few places where there are fixed spawns of police, but like it's one of the few ways to see trauma team outside of the actual rescue part by a random spawn.
And there we go.
Yeah, so Colt completed the clouds segment, and now he's going to go and see a quite unique Ripper Doc, I believe.
Seems like you're the only person.
And a Ripper Doc's like Vic, who we've seen already, and they are where we get cybernetic upgrades from.
Why?
Yep, so he's just going to take a few upgrades to his attributes to make his stamina last longer, I believe.
Oops. I'm basically in a cutscene, so I can't equip that.
Yeah, cutscenes can stop you doing all kinds of janky stuff. It calls put on the top for a little bit more armor. Like I said, it's not necessary, but it is a lot safer.
Yeah, there's a couple of places where you're at risk of dying if you don't run armor. So
Yeah.
I just do it in every run.
Yeah, Nicky's
Here,
now
for example,
going-
I probably would have died there.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. So what happened there is whilst you K-hop, the velocity you get is magnified. So when you're falling, it increases your velocity, which is how it determines how much damage you take when you hit the floor. Whilst K-hopping, if you go into an object too fast like a car, it can cause you to take damage as it thinks you have fallen from a height.
Yep. And this window is the entire reason why we take tech, I believe.
Yep, that's the only reason. Because
Yeah.
this is just super fast.
We ignore that I
Finger.
broke the auto splitter here. Yeah. So when testing for the auto splitter that was created for the game, I went in and out of the window about 4 times, which triggers how we were checking for states for the auto splitter. So yeah, don't be like Toasty.
Yeah. So we intimidate information out of him, and then we leave through the front door. So, okay. So we're now going to well, we used to call Delamain to get this dialogue to go faster, but now with Silent Vic we can just skip through it. And I believe at this point we're going to go and acquire some adult entertainment by punching a adult entertainment distributor in the adult distributing areas.
Well, usually I would just buy it off of him because I would have 16k, but as you can see, I only have 14k. So
we're going to punch him in the go now.
And then we just loot the mother.
Okay, again, another epilepsy warning coming up. This one's a bit shorter, so probably about 5 minutes.
Forgot about the money, whoops.
Yep.
So, and I'll give you a warning again when Nick gets this point so that you can avoid the flashing images.
Bruh. I was 1 centimeter off the interaction.
So there is a stop lock.
Brain dance for me here, which epilepsy warning in a second here.
Yep. There's also a soft lock that can happen. Getting into the van with Judy. There's a chance when you pick up the BD, Judy won't actually spawn in the van, and you have to make sure she's in the van when you get in, because otherwise the game will soft lock and you won't be able to get into the BD.
Okay, here's also like a glitch that I think I can explain a bit more. So in this, if you scan these in a certain order, you will get overlapping dialogue between Judy and V here. So basically, instead of just going through the dialogue lines 1 by 1, they go through them, 2 by 2, making the dialogue twice as fast. So that's why we go through this order. Usually this should work. There we go. Now you see it in the subtitles, yeah. You see it in the subtitles there, how it overlays.
Yeah, you won't obviously hear it because we are taking audio from Nick's stream.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do the same later on, so.
Probably, yep.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't look 3 times saved in the mouth.
I'm just coming up to the Ripperdoc now. I think I caught up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not that far behind anymore.
You caught up by like a minute and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Because I had to do the elevator ride twice. Did you do the skip elevator?
I did the one with the fast travel, or not the fast travel, the time skip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there will be one more BD coming up.
Come on.
So we again will warn you when that happens.
Actually 2, but
They're coming up quite. Yeah, they're
behind
coming up
each
quite
other.
quickly. Yeah, as well.
Why'd you? Okay, Nick. I was gonna say, why didn't you full damage cancel off that?
I don't know. Whatever, it's fine.
Nick's been a daredevil.
Exactly.
The reason I say that is I've ended runs by dropping off.
I've never died there.
Dying to full damage.
Never died there.
I have all the monsters, so every
If
time
you hit
I
the top of
do
the satellite
full
dish,
damage,
usually you're fine, so.
well, apparently I'm not.
Alright, so what I'll be doing here real quick, just to explain, because it's a little detail. Back there, where I'm zooming at, there's a fast travel point, and if we unlock that, we save several... I think it's not seconds, it's actually like a minute or something in travel time later on.
45 seconds, yeah.
45 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, Drek, which direction is that? Can I ask? Least? The reason I say this is when trying to run Drek through the 80%, I went, oh, you go to your west now. And he went east. The agent, I went, I'm pretty sure you're going the wrong way. And he was arguing for ages, going, no, this is west, this is west. Lo and behold, he was going east to another fast travel station, which is about an extra minute away, even with K-hopping. Which was, yeah, a bit entertaining. We like memeing with each other and joking. A lot of the community is in jokes and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Panda in our community. It's hard to not do that.
Exactly.
I'm a walking meme. I also believe I'm the old man of the community as well.
Yeah, I'm one of the youngins.
Me as well. Alright.
I'm the only one, I believe, here who is married.
Oh, epilepsy warning on my side. Going into some BDs.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just a couple of minutes again for Nick.
Yeah, for me as well, there's like just a few seconds here, I think, until I go into the next one.
Yeah.
In this next mission here with Judy, the last brain dances for the run, and then finally we can stop giving you warnings.
Yeah, so if you take 15 minutes now, that should cover Nick's second set of BDs as well.
Yeah,
Not that we want you to leave us, but we also don't want you to have...
Alright, watch out. There you go. Hope that was early enough.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, I got the BD skip as well. You'll hear it on my side, the dialogue will stack a couple times. It's a little bit faster.
Bucket slice.
And then you have Victor on top of that, adding dialogue.
Yeah. While we've got two BDs going, Flo, do you want to jump in with anything?
Sure. I just want to remind everyone again that, you know, donations are always open. We've got some fun incentives. But I'd also like to take this chance to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. For information about their upcoming events and any changes due to the COVID-19 outbreak, be sure to check out esamarathon.com. ESA is also home to a lot of our other marathons. For example, UKSG. We highly recommend checking out UKSG, which is an event normally held in Glasgow, running 4 times a year, supporting Crisis. Currently, they're, however, also doing their event online for the...
Okay, next PD for me, sorry, next PD warning, epilepsy warning. Just to be sure, you can continue.
Alright, yeah, so do check out UKSG as well. That's about it. That's about it for me. Back to you guys.
Yeah, UKSG and all the events that are held on the ESA channel raise money for brilliant causes like Mind that we're running for now. So, yeah, I get BDs are slow. We can't skip them. We can't even skip the tutorial one. I cannot say in any stronger terms. Then, please see DPR make these skippable.
I actually had an unfortunate thing happen. I got a glitch with Victor, so I lost him. Thankfully, there's a fast travel point over there, so it's quite easy to get him back.
You just have to save and reload. You don't even have to do it.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Too late.
During the brain dance,
Too late now.
you just have to save and reload.
Yeah, he was close enough to a fast travel station that it didn't really matter.
I'll waste like 20 seconds, but that's not much.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And that's called out the last BD. So we don't have to be any more BDs on Cold Silent.
Let's go. No pain dances anymore.
Just some more K-hopping, and apparently you're going to be jumping off a bridge. I've got in my notes. To see Nakamura.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We're gonna say bye to Drek now.
Yeah, I gotta head out. Y'all have a good rest of your run.
Thanks, Drek.
Cheers, Drek. Thanks for
Bye, Drek.
being a backup.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
For being here, man.
I'm going to also say thank you now to Meta, who was meant to be one of the commentators here, but he has recently been promoted on speedruns.com. So congratulations to Meta on your promotion. Yeah. So what's happening now is Cold is going down to the dockside to meet up with Takamura and meet up with one of the bad guys.
So, Cold
I was
took safe strat down there as well to avoid fall damage. You can K-hop straight off and land on the railing, which is very risky to do because it will leave you on 1 HP. However, he took the safe strat down, but he got a full damage amplifier from velocity, which randomly happens at times when he fell off a ledge. So he had to save, load a save because he died, unfortunately.
It's not too much though.
Giving Nick another chance to catch up.
Not really. I messed up the Takamura setup, or the Victor setup.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you'd gone to the tower.
That should be good.
But yeah.
No. My game is glitched out or something. Yeah, my game is definitely glitched out. Oh well.
It's Cyberpunk.
I will do this normally without using Victor. It'll take a little bit longer, but that should give.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll fix Victor up
Get
in
moving
a
on.
bit.
Have you tried saving and reloading?
I could try that.
Yes, he has.
Okay. You haven't?
I haven't tried
Because
that.
That's the fix when you when you lose Victor through to a brain dance exit. It's not, you actually don't lose it.
Yeah.
He just doesn't talk anymore, and you have to save and reload to get him back.
Oh well.
So Cold's managed to do it this time, and we're meeting up with Takamura.
I didn't die from just walking straight this time, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, who'd have thought it? Cyberpunk glitching out. I mean,
The game
that's
just
never
works.
happened anymore. Yeah.
The game.
Ask me in my 100% runs. I died to the fall damage glitch at least 15 times.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 time per hour at least.
Yeah. The game works when it wants to work.
So Cold is the only person who's done a 100% run, and it took, what was it, 12 hours?
Well, the first run took 25, and then I just, last run I did was a sub 12. I accidentally said yes to him. We just go, don't get into his van. He just, no, we don't do
Toasty,
that.
can you just explain K-hopping again, please? There's people in the audience that missed the initial explanation.
Okay, so K-hopping is one of these from one of the cybernetic modifications. I can't remember what it's called, but it's to the nervous system. The reason it's called K-hopping is because the name of the thing you buy to install. This allows you to go into a bit of a slowdown, giving you, when moving, if you're aiming, allowing you to dodge out of the way of things. But you can stack inputs on top of each other whilst doing this, allowing you to gain increased velocity, allowing you to then chain that with bunny hopping, so you can keep velocity whilst going forwards, or moving around or turning. So it's basically this game's version of bee hopping.
Thank you very much, Toasty. I hope that clears that up for the audience. Here is Cold meeting up with Wacko now, who was the person who gave us the initial contract for the rescue. So we actually do get to meet her. Which I believe her and Padre are the only fixers we meet in the game. Sorry, and Dex.
Rogue.
Oh yeah, Rogue's a fixer as well.
Meet
isn't
Rogue,
she?
yeah.
Yeah. Who's actually
you don't
coming up
need
next? Isn't she?
Yeah, she's actually coming up right after this.
Yeah.
So the section that Cold is on now is a very annoying, unskippable tongue-tied, unskippable cutscene. One of many. This is basically info dumping to proceed the story for the actual game.
Yeah. And Nick is in the last of the BD areas. There's this one and one more for him, and then he is out of them as well.
Finally.
Yeah. And soon, for all the people that love Panam, she is going to be coming up soon.
She has her own block to herself. That's how long her section is.
Yeah, it is the Panam block.
Panam has like a lot of splits, yeah. That's true.
She's also got her own airline.
Yep. Anyone remember Pan Am Airlines?
Yeah. There's a reason they folded. Yep, so Colton is now back at the afterlife, and he's going to go and meet Rogue.
Okay, route change. Mr. Hans called instead of Takamura, so we'll have to go for Jim first, and then we can do Takamura's mission. So I'm just gonna switch up the route mid-run here.
Yep. Jim is the Grand Imperial Mall, and there's a section in it called the Jimski, which is, if you don't get it perfect, it can take you multiple attempts to get it right.
Yeah, I think even on my world record attempt, I took 3.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3, yeah.
Maybe I'll catch up.
And yeah, so this is Rogue, who is Johnny's babe. She's getting help for us, but we need to do her a favour as well. And by that favour, I mean give her money. Yep.
By give her money, you mean spend 40 minutes with one character?
Yeah, do you also have to pay her for the information as well?
There's a section coming up with Panam as well in a minute, which Cypher also found there was a faster route for by basically declining to do something with her, which no one else was doing, because once again, it's not the top option.
Yeah. So most of Cypher's time saves are simply by scrolling down a notch.
Well, it is useful.
Yeah.
And
I'm not saying
effective.
it's not.
And here we go, that's the fast travel point I got earlier when I was talking about it, when I was doing a little detour. Now we're just right next to where we actually need to go. It's like 500 meters from here, instead of like 1.5 kilometers. Then we get this call here, pretty annoying, but mandatory.
Yeah, it's another one of the fixer calls, which you, I believe Nick's already done because he accidentally went a little bit too far getting the FTS point.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if it loses you that much time.
I don't think it does,
where
because
you
you've
get
got to
it.
do it anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it early, get it late, whatever. And this is Panam, she is fixing her wreck of a car. Because this is basically her backup car.
Thought I would do Mr. Hands first.
Yeah, so we got to go out and do plot stuff, which is basically we've got to go and help her get her proper car.
And she's very, very
Positive.
adamant about that, yeah.
That too.
Oh, damn it.
What
I
happened,
messed up
Nick?
dialogue because Victor started the call at the wrong time, and I have to reload the save. I accidentally asked Takamura to ride with him instead of not. I did lose the fast travel point, but it's still faster than not riding with him.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently not. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose a couple minutes, but oh well. I've already lost like 20 minutes. I'm fine.
Yeah. Minutes into this run so far. How is everybody in chat doing? You enjoying the run? Have you got any questions for us? We will answer anything that you have to chuck at us.
I have a question for you, Panda. Why does she drive 59 miles per hour on a freeway?
Because the speed limit's 60 and she doesn't want to get a ticket.
How is the
And
speed
because
limit?
if you go too fast, the game will probably crash, knowing Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
But if you were seeing the distance of Cypher's screen, if you can just look back forward, you can see all the headlights in the distance, but we have the amount of cars and pedestrians set to low, so you literally just see them disappear.
Yes. I mean, I still get cars that drive me over, so...
Yeah.
We all do.
Jack, they start playing the game when you start going underestimate more often. Yep, so we're out at the Nomad camp now, meeting two quite interesting characters if you actually play the game properly. Or casually, not properly. What's the funniest glitch that's ended a run early? Okay, personally for me, I once glitched through the floor of Atlantis and got stuck there.
Never heard that one.
Yeah. What about you guys?
My game has crashed at the last cutscene before.
Oh, I think I was actually watching that, and that was just like heartbreak.
It's terrible when it happens.
So the last section of the game, I got stuck in a wall. Well, we used fast travel storage for it, and my fast travel storage got messed up, so I had to save a load. And the last load was an hour and a half before, because for some reason my autosaves had turned off, which was very unfortunate.
I actually can't remember. I'm thinking, like, what would be the funniest glitch? I mean, there's just so many that can mess up your runs.
We do actually miss quite a funny glitch that's quite well known by using dialogue options, and that is if you reload the tunnel attack sequence with Panam, you're in the driving seat, and so's Panam.
Oh yeah, that one. I mean, that one happens if you mess up dialogue because you have to save and reload. Yeah.
Yeah. Cold is now at what I refer to as the Pandafly site, because it is the point where you are most likely to do an accidental Pandafly. And a Pandafly is caused by mantling through a window or an object and colliding with that window and being spat out backwards from that point. And it is always exactly 200 meters unless you hit a solid object.
So the actual glitch itself is a fling, but the specific one is a Pandafly, because he was the first one to experience it. The fling is something I experimented with a lot, because it doesn't have to be a window, it could be anything you're mantling. You can cause a fling with. I was trying to just find clips to get out of bounds.
Yeah.
But this is why you take 8 strength, so we can force the door open instead of going through the window.
Yeah.
As it's faster.
Unfortunately, my game doesn't like me anymore. Didn't let me K-hop, so I think I'm gonna be
Yep, you got full damage.
Yep. I think I'm gonna be finishing overestimate, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think it's called the Panda. All of them are called Pandaflies just for reason the community. The amount of people that showed different ones, and it was like, oh yeah. But yeah, so Nick's you just need to take out that one person and loot their body to get the keys, and you can drive off. You do not need to get anything else. You can just drive away.
If it lets me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say you can soft lock there where the car will not let you drive at all, or you can get put in the car, out the car, in the car, out the car multiple times because the game doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah, that is probably. I think that is the only driving section of the entire game.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you drive a car yourself in any percent.
Well, you
I
just
think
did.
you just sit in the car. Yeah, that one, sure.
Yeah.
But not other than that.
No.
Yeah, that's the only driving section that I can think of.
I do drive quite a lot in 100%, so I'm not sure. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do the race,
so
etc.
now Cold is going to convince her not to seek revenge and to just do the goods exchange that she promised, and then we're going to go drink beers with Bay Mark 2 or Bay Mark a half, because it gets better as the numbers go up. I thought this game was supposed to be fixed. Speak to CDPR, but we're also running on a lower patch. So that's why we get to do all these awesome speed glitches.
There's still some funny glitches in current patch.
There just isn't anywhere near as many. I mean, they haven't patched out Pandafly.
They've patched out the speed stuff that we use. It kind of sucks.
Yeah. Anything useful, bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Pandafly, not useful, that stays.
I mean, you still have wave dashing, but you only get it like 1.5 hours into the run, I think. So it takes a while till you can actually get to do speed glitches in the new patch.
Yep. Yeah, so Nick's now just seen Panam for the first time while she was arguing with Rogue, and now he's going to sweet talk Rogue into giving us the information we need, while Cold is still talking to Panam. There's a very strong theme here. We talk to Panam.
For the next few minutes, we're gonna talk to Panam a lot, yes.
Yeah. So, Flo, if you got anything, throw it at us.
Well, why don't I talk to you a little bit about what we're actually raising money for?
Please do.
So, in every region of the world, mental disorders surpass % of the population. Governments seem to lack momentum in reducing the burden of mental health problems. Only 55% have mental health awareness and only 8% have actual suicide prevention plans. And organizations like mine help raise awareness to the issue, helping us to get one step closer to a world where everyone gets the help they need. So, if you have some money left over, please consider donating. It's all for a good cause. I'm pretty sure we all know someone who's been affected by some mental health problems, and I think this is something we really need to address in modern society. So please, if you have some money left over, it is all for a worthy cause.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but the end of the game is very, very hard-hitting mentally.
Tragic.
Yeah, but we'll discuss that when we get closer to the end.
Yeah, I'd say trigger warning would be fair.
Yeah, I have it written in my notes called "Do Not Worry."
How's biz going?
Very well.
I'm also the organised one. I think I'm the only one of us who has any notes right now.
Yeah, because all the other ones, we all know our stuff. You don't. So you might say that you're disorganized.
Cold now is doing the goods transfer, and a very rare glitch here is Panam occasionally does not stop the car and just plows straight into them.
I think I'm the only person who has actually seen that happen.
Yes.
I haven't seen that, no.
Yeah, it's something that is highlighted on my Twitch. But yeah, I don't know what caused it, but there was a very rare thing where the car just drived into them, and then the guy decided to sit outside the car, clipped into the floor, then the car started driving off. The game just works.
Yeah, it works perfectly. I don't see what people have to say bad about it, you know. It works.
Seems like you're the only person in Night City.
With a lot of save and reload.
Wow, there's people speedrunning Cyberpunk. There's probably 6 or 7 active runners at the moment. 6 of them do glitchless, and myself, I'm the only glitchless runner.
And we don't understand why, still.
Because I'm a masochist. There's no other thing that I can say. You know, I want to play Cyberpunk for longer.
Panda, I think you know as well as I do that everyone plays Cyberpunk for the glitches.
How's biz going?
I've got a glitch
I do it for the movement.
I'm happy.
Mostly. I think the movement is really satisfying.
Yeah,
to
it's
perform.
pretty cool.
Especially in 100% when you get wave dashing and K-hopping together, which is just insanely fast. Alright, Conrad, I'm gonna get something to drink.
Yeah, no, if you are interested in learning Cyberpunk, we have a Discord. There are lots of people in there that I would be more than happy to help you out. And yes, it is possible to play Cyberpunk glitchless. The amount of times I have answered that question. So Nick is now going into the section where he could potentially panda fly. You're using the door as well, aren't you? Yeah, so he's avoiding it by doing that.
Because the door is faster now.
Yeah. Before, when we used to take a alternate stat block, we used to go through the window, and there was always that chance of panda flying.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Sorry, Panda.
Yeah, it makes me sad. Yeah. So Nick's now just taking the box to the car, which I believe it has a sniper rifle in it.
Yep, it does. I'm pretty sure.
If I remember correctly. Yep. So we're just going to be going through a literal auto scroller. We have to do nothing for a good couple of minutes. So again, this is perfect time during these runs just to go to the toilet, get a drink, you know.
Get some donations in.
Do what we need to do. Yeah. Get some donations in if you want flow.
Timing is impeccable. I'm sorry if I interrupted anyone, but that was...
Yeah, that was impeccable as well. Flo, over to you.
Sure. What can I talk about? Let me go through my list. Yeah, I can talk about incentives. So I've already talked about Mega Man. I've already talked about QB, but I have not talked about the Pokemon incentives yet that are coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow we've got 2 great Pokemon runs. First of all, we've got Pokemon Gold Silver, any percent, no save corruption. There you can get your money in for the Totodile name. I hope I said that somewhat correctly. Pokemon names are not my strength. Currently there are no names in for that, so get your donations in for that. Otherwise, we have a Pokemon Sword, Tower of Two Fists. If I remember correctly, that is the DLC for that game. Then we have a bit more of using Bulbasaur or Squirtle. I think a lot of Gen 1 fans are gonna be happy about that. But even this bit war doesn't even have a single euro attached to it yet. Come on guys, get some money in Bit Wars or any other Bit Wars. There are all these 4 Bit Wars standing in here with 0 euros right now. Show them some love. Yep. Just as you would show some love to our runners and all the amazing Cyberpunk incentives.
Yeah, thanks again to everyone that donated for the incentives. A lot of money to a great cause. And don't forget that after this run, we're going to be riding a roller coaster with Keanu Reeves. I mean, what more can you ask from a run? I think.
Yeah, you first.
No, sir.
I was just about to say, I know I'm gonna vote for Squirtle, definitely.
Yeah. As a person who started off Pokemon as Gen 1, I know Squirtle is the better Pokemon, and that is exactly why I would donate for Bulbasaur. Again,
Yeah, I was
make
going to
them
say
suffer.
Gen 1 Bulbasaur all the way.
Yeah, this again is just basically a driving simulator that Cold's going through. The goal is that we're going to go and raid that tower that he is looking at now, and we're going to commit some domestic terrorism, for lack of a better phrase, and we are going to blow that place to Kingdom Come.
Unfortunately, this whole Pan Am section is just like the boring part of the run. Nothing interesting happens here. We can't skip all the cutscenes like we could in the past.
No.
Yeah, and we wish we could, but we can't. Like I say, yeah, questions, keep them coming. We'll keep answering. You know, we have no qualms answering any questions about the game. So,
I'm so.
Posty, what was your game that you first spent speedrun?
You just muted yourself, Posty.
I know!
He was
I was
running away.
thinking. Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking.
Nick, what game did you start with?
Witcher 3. I still speedrun it.
Same with me, I started on Witcher 3. Cold?
I mean, you can guess 3 times by my name.
Cyberpunk.
SM64.
Yes. Yeah, I think my first game I speedrun or attempted to speedrun was Sonic Adventure 2.
Yep.
And then I did Portal. Then I did. What did I do after that? I've done a few games. I've done SM64. Yeah.
Oh, what did you start with? Let's get you involved.
Sure, I actually started speedrunning with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Really interesting game.
I did not know existed until last week.
Wow, man. That's a very good Zelda game.
Wow, thank you, Panda. You know how to make my day.
Yeah, well, let me out of the basement, and then I'll be very happy, and I'll be out your head.
BFFs turn enemies.
I will consider it.
Okay. Yeah. So Cold is about to do something, and by do something I mean hacking, and by hacking in this game I mean pressing the button E.
Close.
F.
F and then left mouse button.
Oh,
Yeah.
Panda doesn't even know how to play the game.
Also,
Biz going.
I tell a
Actually, I
lie.
have to aim your mouse.
Sense trouble?
The first thing I ever speedrun was Link's Awakening.
Ooh, that's a pretty good game.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't do well at it, and I didn't really understand the run because I was a lot younger and didn't really understand it. But yeah, I don't think that exists anymore. My attempts at that.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So Nick didn't manage to run over the gang either, so we're not going to see that glitch, unfortunately.
Biz going.
Well, I had a floating sandwich box.
We work together.
What?
Good thing you got Misty here.
You don't know when like food and stuff just floats around? That happens.
Oh, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just thinking. I've got a floating lunchbox. And I was like,
Person in Night City who's happy.
that just did not get me that you were talking about the game. I was just like, I thought you were just talking in general.
Why would I have a... Okay, Panda.
That's why I was confused. Yeah. So Told is now being driven up here by Panam because she is really protective about her car.
Yeah, and
and,
again, not faster than 59. See?
No. Like I said, she doesn't want to get a speed ticket off road.
I mean, we are... I don't know, I can't even tell anything about it. We are running away from people that have really high security and she's just chilling with 59 miles per hour.
Yeah, so we're going to blow this tower up to take out a VTOL, so we can capture the scientist that is riding inside it. Yes, there is an actual plot to this game.
That's surprising.
Well, kinda.
Well,
if
there's
you want
plot
to
to
call
this
it a
game if
plot.
you play casual.
Plot's quite good, actually.
Yeah, it's a hot mess if you
Yep.
speak.
How's Biz going?
Will you be doing the explosion yourself, or will you just be letting the timer run out? Cold.
What do you mean?
What's his powers?
Well, you get a timer for this explosion. Do you actually trigger it yourself, or do you let Panam trigger it?
Oh no, you have to press the controller you have in the hand 3 times actually, because it malfunctions the first 2 times, and then it still doesn't really work. So then she goes and does boom boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she brings out a rocket launcher.
Exactly, and sometimes she doesn't bring out a rocket launcher, just shoots a rocket out of her hands, and then she drives around with the rocket launcher glitched into her hands.
Is
I
that
wish
a
we
lot?
could see that.
I've seen that before. It's hilarious.
Yep. That's like one of the best things.
Yeah, that's one of the best. bits, honestly.
Hopefully we will see that
Hopefully
here.
it happens, but I don't know what causes it, so it's just random.
Yeah.
And as you can see, plan didn't really work. The thing just keeps flying, so
Yep.
we just blew up a whole power plant for basically nothing.
Yeah, so-
It's like,
So we commit domestic terrorism for no reason.
no, the glitch didn't work.
Hopefully we get it with Nick when he gets there.
We'll see.
That's how you do
It's
it.
pretty random.
No way that thing stays in the air after a blast like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know most of the dialogue by heart, by the
Yeah.
way. The unskippable one at least.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to use the gun too.
If you can't skip it, we know it.
Basically.
Yeah.
How should I
Yeah. So just driving across now to get to the point where
Panda,
the
Panda, I'm sorry to
craft
interrupt you,
action
but this is another good line in the game that we have to listen to.
Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
Let me work around it.
Now Panam, here's John, out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
How's Biz going?
Great work.
Hey,
Another good Johnny line right there, and another one coming up right after as well.
one in the neighborhood.
It's not a virus. It's malware. Good thing you got Misty here.
Screw you.
Handles will it affect the calibration?
We shall see.
You know what? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
See that pile of junk? Good. Next target. Single shot. Okay.
By the way, Panda, we're done with that line.
Longer round.
Okay, I can't hear any of the audio,
Yep.
so
We've been done it.
so now yeah, Cold's Pan Am's now turned her truck into a Tesla with autopilot.
I know it's fun.
And proceeds to get shot. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, if you'd rather leave.
Yeah, also a thing, why I didn't shoot these 2 drones is because they're literally invincible up until here.
Oh, hold on.
Like, you cannot shoot these 2 drones.
Hold on, that's another good line.
You know what? You're starting to remind me of me.
Coming up.
50 years back. How's biz going? It's the charisma. An impressive car.
Not really rated for kids, sorry, but it's a pretty good, pretty iconic line.
Yeah, we can't
An
skip
impressive
it, so
chicken.
blame. Yeah.
He's on about a male rooster.
Yep.
Blame the devs, yeah.
Yeah, they put it in, we can't skip it. Don't blame us.
Gotta have a little fun.
Okay, so my camera is soft locked here, and as you can't quick save anywhere here, I'll just have to take an auto save that's coming up here, which literally saves runs basically, so we can thank CDPR for this auto save as well. Otherwise you'd be soft locked in Panam's car, and yeah, you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Do not want to be soft locked in her car with her talking forever.
So I saw someone ask in chat about cutscenes that CDPR taking them out essentially. Meta has been working on, or was working on, a no cutscenes version of the game, which removes a lot of the game, like story-wise. Yeah, that's something we are working on as a community. I think the project's been put on hold at the minute because everyone's a little bit busy with their own lives. But yeah.
I think
Yeah, it's something I'm going to be picking up again as soon as I can.
the 80% run is more than half cutscenes, I think.
Once we reach the station,
It's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Title screen alone without the cutscenes was 16 minutes.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the first no cutscene run I did, just to test, was like below an hour already, so...
Yeah. It doesn't like
Title screen glitchless went from an hour and 20 to 30. So, that's a massive time save.
Yeah, I mean, title screen has more cutscenes as well than any in the kind of, you know, in the rate they're coming. And also, starting from now, the run's actually going to get pretty exciting on my side here. After you're done with Pan Am, basically, there's 3 big skips coming up, one after the other. Then you have the Johnny aim parts, where you have to, you know, actually shoot people in the game.
At least it gets
And then we
decent
have-
run for that.
Yeah, and then we have the Oda fight as well, which is the end boss for us. We don't beat Smasher, because obviously that would take a lot longer. Because that
Yeah,
ending
we've
is
got to
like
go fast.
38 minutes longer than the ending we do here.
Yeah. And because no one's actually done runs of it, we none of us actually know how to do it as a speedrun.
Yep.
What do you mean? I actually know how to. For 100%, you have to beat Smasher.
Okay. Most of us don't know how to do
Yeah.
It's actually pretty easy because you have insanely leveled stuff in Hundo.
it. Yeah.
It took me like,
What level do you actually reach in a Hundo?
when I played casually on release, it took me like an hour or 2 to beat him. Maybe because I didn't have anything
said,
good,
what?
but
What level do you make in 100?
I think max level. I don't think you don't get max level because we do every single blue mission and every single yellow mission, basically everything that's in the journal and on the map. So I don't think you can get any more XP than what we get, basically, you know.
Yeah. And yes, we are doing the what quote unquote worst ending because CDPR, the quickest way is always the worst way.
that's true in Witcher 3, Witcher 2, and I'm pretty sure Witcher 1 as well.
Yep, The Witcher 1 the worst.
Yeah.
I messed up mid-skip, goddammit.
Nice.
But in The Witcher 1, it's like a good 30 minutes faster.
Yeah.
So here is the scientist that we've been trying to get hold of for the past half an hour.
Yeah, and just to explain why I messed it up, because for a normal person it probably doesn't seem like I messed anything up. You have to stay out of combat here to skip all this dialogue. As you can see, we can only start skipping here again, so that's losing you like 40 seconds.
Yeah, you can't skip dialogue while you're in combat. That's
Exactly.
the general gist. Yeah.
Just a big problem in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Same with vehicle rides and anything that's moving beneath you. Basically, you just can't skip dialogue on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I believe that is one of the few sequence breaks of the entire run. Being able to skip the middle section. I'm just going straight from the crash site to here.
Yeah. Usually, you're not really able to skip any missions because there's check marks for the next mission to start. And
Yeah.
Sequence breaks are like unicorns in CDPR games.
Well, gym skip is technically a sequence break, and so is the.
But it's not something that you can easily perform without glitching the game out a lot. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that you can do casually.
But yeah.
So I'm actually not going to push the button here. I think it's slightly faster if you don't and let Pan Am do it. So you'll see that side of dialogue.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, Coles. Before.
Where exactly, actually?
When you're blowing up the tower, you don't have to push the button at all. Panam will just do it for you.
Oh, okay.
I think it's slightly
Crazy.
faster.
It's 5 seconds faster.
Oh, it's not bad. I can read
Maybe
every
we
second I
should
want.
not tell Colt this, giving even more speed.
Yep.
I want to get this up to 30. I want to get this up to 30, you know? All right.
We are currently just coming up to 2:14. So.
2:14. Yeah.
But that's real time compared to in-game time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, exactly. I had a lot of loads because of all the fast traveling I did accidentally.
Yeah. Did you get the shiny new katana, Cold, or is that? Oh, don't you get that?
What do you mean?
Oh no, you picked one up earlier, didn't you? Never mind.
Yeah, I picked the one up in Cloud.
Yeah. There's a backup katana that you can buy from the vendor there.
Yep.
And where Cold was. And now we're going to go into a chapel to see a creepy, creepy man.
Finally. Yeah, the route change is confusing me a bit here. I didn't know how much time to skip. 'Cause usually you only skip 4 hours.
Yeah,
Hello,
I
creepy,
think
creepy
it's
man.
16 on the new route.
So we're going to K-hop across to Placide, who is the big black dude that coldcypher thought was the leader of this group.
I mean, he does seem like it. If you don't, if you never
Don't know
look
the
at the
law,
Unfortunately, I didn't get the no RPG skip or the glitch.
Ah,
Unfortunately.
That's
pity.
quick save and quick load.
Yeah, I will do that.
You're already behind, Nick.
I'm already behind.
Get us that glitch. Yeah.
By the way, that's the roller coaster that we have the incentive for.
Yep. So we're going to be riding that
Anybody
after
knows?
the run.
Yep.
It's gonna happen after the hero.
So we now get to watch Placide flirt by giving this woman chicken. So apparently chicken is a banned meat in Night City.
I always thought that was his mom.
No.
Nope.
No, it is not.
No? No?
No.
You sure?
He's definitely flirting with her.
I think Cold needs to play the story through casually a couple of times here.
Or at least one.
What? I don't need to do anything.
And now,
just
now
wanna
we're
be
going to
fast.
get probed by Placide. So he's really playing the field here.
Yeah, and Gym Skip is coming up right after this.
Yeah.
So you actually can't kill these two drones here. That's why I'm not shooting. You can kill the first one, then the other two are invincible until the Gatling gun goes down.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
But
So after,
All scripted, basically.
this whole game's scripted. What are you talking about?
No.
yeah, we're not
not
actually
good.
playing this game. They've literally just pressed play, and this is just a video that's going on. While they look like they're playing the game.
Okay, maybe I can get the slide. Oh?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, it's why I do that is because it's super hard to keep your momentum downhill, as you will just like you have to jump to keep your momentum, and you get full damage, and just that cancels all your what am I doing? All your time. Save.
Yep. So this is the Grand Imperial Mall, and coming up now is a GIM skip, which we've got to zip past a load of guards without them catching us.
Somehow.
This is the hardest glitch section, or hardest skip to pull off in the game.
Yeah.
It's pretty precise.
Yeah.
As you can
So
see,
you-
I don't even know what I did wrong.
Yeah, you have to get past the first two guards without them noticing you, and then get through the back area, again, without still being noticed.
Yeah, it's a couple of very precise K-hops back to back.
Yeah. We theorized this early on, but no one found a route to pull it off. I can't remember who the first person who pulled it off was.
I think it was actually Cold, if my memory serves correct.
I can't remember exactly, but I remember theorizing.
Me and
about it,
Bubsy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I helped Bubsy find some stuff, but he did most of the work.
We have refined it over the time, and it's this is actually the most. I'm trying. My words have lost me like
Most consistent.
I'd say
That's
most.
the words. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the most consistent version that we have found, and it's
There we
still
go. There we go.
really
Nice.
tight. Ooh.
What?
Oh. Sometimes the guards spot you through the walls.
Behind the wall.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
It happens. It sucks.
Nick now is coming up to the sequence break as well. So
Had the.
Okay,
He'll
so
be
he's
doing
not
that.
that far behind me.
Nope.
now. Gotta hurry up here.
Stop stalling for time.
yeah, this
Yesterday I
GIM is
did
where.
this first
I'm
try.
probably 5 minutes behind you at this point.
So, I think with Jim Skip, coming back to it, I feel like the more speed you have, the more likely you are to get caught as well.
Nah. See,
an
I
extent.
had more speed now. They didn't even start seeing
There we
me.
go.
You
That's
did-
the first part.
I didn't have enough speed, mate. Trust me. I didn't have
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
just
pretty
gotta get past Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's not hard. That's
No,
not hard.
yeah.
That's not the hard part, dude.
You
That's
get
easy
past
part.
Sasquatch without her following you into here and killing you in a cutscene.
Yeah. In this cutscene, there is actually a Easter egg. One of the other agents is called Roach, which is the name of the horse that you get in the Witcher series.
I think it's just Witcher 3.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
was-
Witcher
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
If you've seen run,
Well, the Witcher 3 is part of the Witcher
Yes.
series.
if you've seen any runs of The Witcher, of Witcher 3 specifically, you might know that we ditch him, or ditch her. Sorry, Roach sucks as a horse.
Yeah. And then we get betrayed by Placide.
Who would have thunk it?
And we just fast travel out of here instead of leaving because obviously movement always slower than just a short loading screen that's going to be removed anyway.
Hey, I
Because we
finally
play with
found
in-game time.
I've got the name of the Placide's boss now. It is Brigitte.
Oh, I could have told
Didn't
you
know that.
Of course I
Hey,
know.
now, you're not a
her
real
name,
runner
but
of
I
the
just don't know her story.
Not a real runner.
Yeah, you know her name, but you don't know she's the boss.
I do know she's the boss.
Yes.
Oh,
See? Why would you know that? Like, okay, so the thing is, Placide, like, he leads you through the mission, he gives you orders, you feel me? So I was always like, okay, he's the boss, and Brigitte is just like a girl that helps him with tech, is what I thought. Like, she was the net runner of the group, you feel me?
Yeah, I get that.
I get
but
that.
she does dismiss Placide. So,
Yeah, but you'd need to look at the dialogue to know that. So, obviously I
well,
don't.
you're just skipping through it.
Exactly.
Before we did the FTS skip, we the other way we used to leave GIM was just taking a ride with the homies in their car outside. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's just a lot slower. You have to enter the car, you have to wait for them to start driving, you have to wait till you can start skipping the ride.
Yeah, it was a lot quicker than walking though.
That's true. Because you still were able to skip the ride, yeah.
Yeah, and Nick now has got the scientist.
I got mixed cut. That was all clean. Didn't get in combat, so I'm saving some time here because I can skip the cutscenes.
Ooh, Cole to start quaking his
Up,
catching
yep.
you.
I'm still good. A couple minutes off though.
It's fine. Nick's gonna get Jim Skip first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we are now re-entering the Matrix. So this is the Matrix Reloaded.
Oh yeah, I'd say some explicit imagery warning.
Yeah,
You will
we
skip through
can
it,
skip
but-
through it really fast, but divert your gaze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is some
It is a lot
censored,
better now.
you know, you feel me?
If you want to see it, there's plenty of videos on YouTube.
Yeah, we actually had to.
You think?
We actually had to use to blur this out. in marathon runs.
Yeah, we had.
But now
yeah,
we have the.
We had to
Wow. Okay.
look at all.
That
of
was
it.
actually a gold split on mid skip right there. So nice.
Hey,
Hey.
GG.
Nice, but-
Yeah. Of course.
Nice man.
You gotta check my time.
So, the character that's now on screen with Cold is called Alt, and she is Johnny's real bae from back in the
Cunning.
day when he was alive. Yep. They're going to have an argument, and oh no, what's happening here? A couple of drunkards are going to be bad men.
Hey guys, do we have time for some donations?
Yeah.
Yep, go
Always.
ahead.
Alright, I got 2 donations in here. One by our friend Jack of Hearts, coming in with 15 euros saying, Panda please, I am 2.543 on marathons this year. Also, Bulbasaur best starter. Thank you very much, Jack. And now we got another 2 euros from Tempest Mask 1000 saying, hello, friends from friends of BSG from one of your upcoming runners. To answer one of Panda's curiosities, my first speedrun game is the one I'll be running tonight, Mega Man Extreme 2. Shameless plug, I know, but it had to be said for the sake of honesty. That said, I feel this is a great time to get my first donation of the event, and so let's split it between my boy Bass for Mega Man The Power Battle, and the name the total dial after our good friend Tiny Tim 78. Cheers, Tim. Thank you very much, Tempest Mask.
Hey, Tempest Mask.
And what's our total donation counter currently at 1,691 euros.
Wow.
Thank you very much, guys.
Did you just say it's 500 euros in this run alone?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think when I looked at it and it was 1,028 or 24.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you guys are doing amazing work out there. Keep it up,
Incredible,
you know.
Yeah, keep up those donations. Keep them coming. We really appreciate it. You can also win some great prizes and put them towards some great incentives. Go to bsgmarathon.com/tracker if you want to know even more about that. But for now, back to you guys.
Yep. So Cold is now in Atlantis, somewhere where it was promising that we might be able to do a sequence skip, but they managed to program this area correctly. So there's no sequence skip here, but Cold has just recruited Rogue and Santiago to try and help him break Alt out from her kidnappers.
Yeah, okay, so why I was looking so confused here is because you usually only have to kill 4 of these guys, and then you can call the elevator, but I killed the wrong people. Because there's like 4 people that you have to kill, and the rest you can just ignore, and then you can go for this.
Yeah. I just want to shout out the amazing melee attack on Johnny's gun. It is.
What are these 2 doing? Finally.
Well, it shoots a flamethrower effect out of it and burns them. So that's pretty cool.
So the elevator Cypher just got into is actually the one you can softlock in again. Because me being toasty, I find all the softlocks in the game. If you go into the elevator too early, you can then actually use the elevator to go down. You can't use the elevator to go back up, and Rogan, no one else will follow you through because the enemy's upstairs. So you just get stuck outside without being able to.
You gotta make sure you have the quest marker in the elevator, then you're good.
Yeah.
It is possible to glitch into Atlantis while you're playing as V, but the place is completely empty. So if you want to have a bit of fun, take a car to the entrance and just get out of the car with the driver's door right up against the fence. And after a couple of attempts, you should just pass right through the gate, and then you're in Atlantis. So, Cold is now being chased by a load of bad guys, and I believe this time we actually do shoot them.
You have to,
can we get?
otherwise you die. Otherwise you die. Yeah. Okay, so the Atlantis part was pretty bad because I had some bad RNG. So usually when you shoot the bodies of your enemies, they're one hit and they just immediately die. But I just had a lot of arm hits, which means like you hit the body, but it still just damages the arm, so you can't kill them, and that was just like bad RNG. So I had to use my quick draw a lot.
Yeah, we're driving through to the, I can't remember the name of the tower, is it Konpeki?
Yep.
Yeah, and we're going to break into it to save Alt Cunningham from the bad guys. But for that, we get a 10-second headbanger of a tune.
I have music turned off, so I think if Nick has it turned on, then you'll.
I do have it turned on.
You'll hear it when it's done, yes.
Yeah, we'll hear it when it gets there.
Unfortunately, that tune is glitched, and sometimes it'll just loop until the end of the game, or if you load a save.
That's true.
It kind of
sucks.
sucks.
To me before, yeah. I think you have
It's
to
an
save
absolute
reload,
headbanger, though.
right?
What was that?
I actually don't know. Can you just not save and reload to fix it?
Yeah, you save and reload, and it fixes itself, but
It can persist for
it's a time loss.
Crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, the two people here, Rogue and I think Wilson is his name, haven't found their pathfinding, and they just weren't standing there, so we were talking to dead air.
Yeah. I think, is it Santiago?
Santiago.
Santiago, right, I think it is. But I always call him Wilson for some reason, I don't know. For me, he's just like a Wilson, you feel me?
He looks like a Wilson, so we shall call him Wilson.
He does.
Well, coming up soon is actually one of my favourite lines of the entire game. You won't hear it with a Cold, obviously, because we're not using his sound. But the general gist is they try and break through a door, and the line is, you wouldn't get through that with a tank. So we try and literally pull the door open. Because that makes sense.
I mean, look at Johnny's arms. I mean, he does have super strength.
Also, Nick getting hit by from a mile away by a car that didn't hit him.
I've never gotten that car spawn there. Oh, maybe.
Hopeless.
Oh, first try. Yep.
Yes.
First try game skill.
Nice job.
Haven't got that in a while.
UPB.
Oh my gosh, why? I was at the door.
Yeah.
I was right there. Okay, not first try then.
Yeah, never mind.
You should have made a save on your way up.
I should have indeed. Oh well. I'll get a second try. When stuff goes well for me, then it just goes badly.
I missed my shots.
Alright, you're being as accurate as Nick is.
There we go, second try. I didn't even get spotted. Yep.
Save.
Good thing you got Misty here to help. Handles you right.
And I'm gonna go a little bit wider. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Perfect.
got past Sasquatch this time.
Okay, I had a lucky ricochet there.
Hey, you know Ricochet as well.
What? Why wouldn't I? Johnny's gun has it.
So, block this door that a tank couldn't get through because what? But we can stand real close to it, so.
Here we have.
Well, if you stand too close, if you stand right in front of it, you
So
actually
here we
die.
ha-
And that has happened to me in a world record
Oh,
run before.
so here we have roach.
I didn't
We
know.
have the roach meme. It's in the top left. The second one. There we go. You didn't spot that last time. And we're done with that. I do a little bit of a different.
Okay,
I do a
well,
little bit of a different strat here. I actually go to the car instead of using fast travel storage, so game skip doesn't take as long.
So, Cold is threatening this guy, and I believe he was blown away by Cold's response.
That was a good one. I don't have the I can't skip dialogue here, so I'm losing like 40-50 seconds. Unfortunate, but we'll have to listen to this terrible dialogue. I mean, I have to listen to it. You don't have to. Luckily.
Yeah. So Nick's just doing what I said about the GIM going down and riding with the homies instead of using a FPS.
I think it's slightly faster, especially when you take into account that every time you fail a game skip, you have to go back up to the fast travel point. So it might not be faster if you get game skip first try, but definitely is if you have to do it a couple times. That's why I do that.
Yeah.
And then now we're coming up to where Cold is now.
Finally, I can skip dialogue again. So if you can just skip through the alt dialogue, you're gonna save like almost a minute on me.
Yeah. So Cold has is now in the Matrix Revolutions, and is this the Matrix 2003 PS2 game, or is it Cyberpunk? I think they both ran as well as each other, to be fair. But after this section is the section we were speaking about earlier, where we had to try and get Takamura to call, and for a good month and a half there was no consistent way to get him to call.
Yeah, but it has been patched out. I think it wasn't just us finding stuff, it was also the devs obviously fixing.
Yeah, the devs helped a lot. Code.
Yeah, no. What I meant by that is they actually mentioned us in the patch notes because we helped them find what was actually wrong with it.
I actually didn't know that. Nobody shared that.
Yeah, one of the setups we found during I can't remember which marathon it was, but one of the marathons that we did.
All right.
Yes.
I'm coming up to the explicit scene. Again, you're probably not going to see that much, but just look away if you're a little squirmish.
Yeah, I looked through it. You're literally not going to see it. Like,
yeah. Especially with the nudity.
It goes too fast. You don't see anything at all. As you.
Not only that, she also just wears a shirt. So.
Yeah. Thank you, nudity filter.
Yes. Very nice of it.
And then we have the song. Just can't keep up.
Yeah.
It just keeps playing.
So Johnny is now trying to convince us to smoke again.
Yeah.
Kids, smoking's bad. Smoking's not cool. Don't do it.
Yeah, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do here because I'm not quite sure how I get Takamura to call, to be honest.
So you just wait 23 hours?
Yeah.
Isn't that the way?
I'll see. It doesn't always work, so if it works fine,
The second time Takamura calls is usually a lot more. It's a lot better. The first time is where he glitches out most of the time.
Well, for me, it's actually the other way around because of my setup. But Mr. Hands called me earlier, not Takamura.
So wait 23 hours, quick save, quick load.
That's usually what we do.
Dude, I run 100%. Do you know how many calls you have to force in 100%? You have to force every single call there is in the game. So I think I do know that.
About 99%.
100%. You have to get every single one. So.
Okay, I'm gonna reload the save. I accidentally hung up on Johnny, which is something I do pretty often.
I knew it wasn't gonna work. I'm just gonna fast travel somewhere, try again.
Yeah. So Takamura is a lot better than he used to be, but he's still not 100% consistent.
Yeah, I actually have a consistent way to get him to call. I'm just gonna do that now.
Well, why didn't you do that in the first place?
Because I forgot. Okay. I'm sorry. I haven't run 100% in like months now, so I just didn't think about it. But you can actually so you have to skip the 23 hours, save and load, and then if someone doesn't call, you just have to use the victory glitch that we're using right now to just skip ahead some in-game time, and then as you wait long enough, Takamura is gonna call you. There we go.
There we go.
I learned that in 100%, and this like saved me a couple of hours in 100%. Just this trick.
Yes.
Insane.
Cold, just for the record, you are not doing 100% now. This is just an any percent.
Yep.
Thanks, man. I know, I'm talking all about it.
Where the hell?
Yeah, it's fine. So now Nick has just entered Atlantis to go and recruit Rogue and Santiago. So Cold is actually starting now to get quite a decent lead. We are currently at 2 hours 35.
Maybe I'll make up some time with that Takamura. Because he usually calls me immediately on that second time.
Hopefully.
I'm actually gonna do something I've never done in any % run before. I'm just gonna go and skip this elevator here. I haven't shared this strat with anyone as well.
Of course.
So first time anybody sees that.
Why he's the world record holder, because he knows how to keep his mouth shut about strats.
Yep.
I mean, it's only useful in 100% really. Or if you're good at it.
I mean, I knew about getting up here earlier, but I do on a different side to you.
Yeah, there is a lot of death planes around here,
Yeah,
so
there's one
just
area
instantly die.
further down to the left you can do it, but you have to go up higher than
Okay. Didn't get the elevator soft lock. That was pretty good at Atlantis. Didn't miss any of the guys.
And they didn't actually didn't take too long getting to you. Whereas Cold, they took a bit of time to actually get.
And then
near
the
there.
second part here is where I normally don't do very well. I always miss at least a couple guys, so.
Thompson's waiting for me in the car.
Hey
I
guys,
always
we
wondered
have
what would happen if you got to this point without enough body stat.
I actually don't know. I mean, the thing is, we start with 6 bodies, so in a speedrun, it's never
Wow,
gonna
that was
happen.
perfect.
But
Didn't miss a single guy.
interesting theory.
Let's get the hell away.
Nice,
Okay,
good job,
so-
Nick.
Sorry, Flo, did I interrupt you then?
I just wanted to ask if we have time for donation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, we got 25 euros from Crystal saying, so many incentives and such a great cause. Let's go, get them donos in. Fastest to donate gets world record in my heart. Alright, so first donation from now on gets world record in Crystal's heart. Let's go, guys. And that donation also threw up quite a lot of our bid wars. So let's go through them one by one. First off, Mega Man, the power battle. Character choice. So, we've got 3 euros for Mega Man, 3 euros for Base, as I was informed it is pronounced, and 2 euros for Proto Man. Still very close in here, so your choice might matter. For the category upgrade, in Mega Man Extreme 2 from 80% to 100% NG+, we are currently at 85 euros and 69 cents. Nice. To 250 euros. So that's still a bit of a stretch, but I'm certain we can make that. Now, for the outfit choice in QV, this is where it's getting a bit complicated. Now, we've got 4 euros for purple green cat ear sailor dress. We've got 3 euros for red blue twin tail standard outfit. We've got also 3 euros for gray ice blue witch costume. We got 2 euros for the brown red Santa costume, and another 2 euros for the black white bunny ribbon casino dealer. Oh my god. Alright, I think that's all for now. So, also just to mention real quick, we are really close to hitting that, to hitting our next milestone, which is BSG Online 5, I think. We're only about 140 euros to that, so get to it, guys. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Shout out to Crystal. He is a member of the community, and he has donated a lot of money. So thank you very much, Crystal. I'm still not happy with you for sniping Street Kid, but the charity faction.
I think me and Cold are pretty happy. Street Kids, it's the fastest after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up here is a
I want
oh, coming up here is a pretty interesting visual glitch. I'll show it off. I don't know if Cold did already, but if you get close enough to Rogue, she just disappears. There we go. There we go. Goodbye, Rogue.
Yeah, I want
It's the invincible
She just doesn't have a hitbox here for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm coming up to parade jump now. Just gonna do the reconnaissance with Takamura, and then that's the last big skip, basically.
We completely missed Cold doing the warehouse, where he completely bypasses what Takamura says and just breaks in.
Yeah, and we just ignore all the people shooting at us, obviously, because why would we care? We just want to go fast.
Go fast. We're not Sonic, but we go pretty damn fast. So Cold is in another cutscene that we can't skip or do anything with. So Nick is now trying to rescue Alt Cunningham again, but we all know how that happens now. Quick one shot to the turret, completely destroys it. You'd think that they would make better turrets.
Apparently not.
They need to look into their R&D turret for R&D budget for turrets.
Son of a bitch.
And once Cold comes out of this cutscene, watch his screen intently, because this is one of the best parts of Cyberpunk that you will see. It is.
I'm not gonna skip through it because I just want to look at it myself. Like,
I'm on about the movement, to be honest, not the actual what there is. I'm just
yeah, I mean the movement is alright.
How the glitches just flow together.
Yeah, this is really nice. Would you care to commentate every single bit?
How about we let Toasty talk for once?
Get out of my way.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
What am I saying?
About this section that Cold's on now. The combination
the
of
parade.
glitches. Yes.
The parade skip. What glitches do we do here?
We start with a K-hop into a physical glide, into another K-hop, into later on after killing Oda a fall damage cancel. So basically you do almost everything majorly what we do here. There we go. That's where this gets its name from. That's why we call it parade jump. Because you just jump over to the other side instead of walking there. And then here, a nice physical glide.
Did you quick save?
I don't need to. I mean, I did before, yeah, but you know.
Okay.
He's got every confidence in his abilities.
I'm just wary because of the last run I commentated for Nick where he messed up Fist Glide 3 times.
Yep.
I don't mess up Fist glides.
He's calling you out, Nick.
I've gotten better at it, no worries. I'm just worried about that last balcony because sometimes the game is like, nope, and just launches you off that last balcony.
Yeah.
I just have done so many fist glides and 100% and any percent accumulated that it's just like second nature to me, the physics of fist gliding.
Yeah, so Cold is going to be now facing Oda, who is the gentleman that we met earlier with Takamura. And he's gone to the dark side with his red lightsabers. Do you actually kill him, or do you spare him?
It depends on if I get a combat glitch or not. If I stay in combat here, because you can't skip dialogue immediately then basically.
Yeah.
You don't want that to happen. Oh, I forgot to upgrade my character. Okay. Well, excuse me while I heal real quick. Usually we don't do that.
I was gonna say,
It takes a bit longer here, yeah.
We haven't spoke about healing at all. What we have are basically inhalers that will heal a percentage of your health, and as I think the first one's 30 for the level 1, and then 60% for the level 2, and then 90% for the level 3. Does that sound right?
I think it's 80%.
80%. Okay.
are you going to be going for the elevator skip on the way down? Or
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Okay,
I love that one.
Yeah, this is a skip that Cold has perfected, which skips a small elevator ride.
Yeah, Nick is currently breaking it into the warehouse to hack into a terminal.
I actually got a gold on that last bit with the Matrix part.
Nice.
Another one.
Very nice.
Okay, so if I didn't receive the call here, I would have died because there's death planes around here, but the Takamura call basically just cancels out death planes. So why we don't know, but it works. So
we are going to
Once you're
argue
getting
with
a phone call, you can't die.
basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is one of the most impressive parts of the run.
Cold will be... What, how long have you got left roughly now?
I actually don't know anymore. The ending does take quite a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to go to the safe house, and then you go to the proxy,
minutes?
and then it's
15 minutes, that's it.
15 or so minutes left on Cold's run here, unless
Great.
anything
Our
major
last
happens.
fast travel still here?
there is auto fire, just not on pistols.
Seeing some amazing K-hopper here from Cold, coming through the last sections.
Yeah, so we're K-hopping to the base, no treble.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, it happens. You do lose momentum here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a first-person role-playing game, you know. But
Yeah. So we're going to meet up with Takamura. Remember to knock on the door the correct amount of times.
yeah, I was.
Don't do it, Toasty.
Yeah. Don't do a toasty. We
do
need
a
to get
cold
shirts
slicer.
with that on.
I love to do that one a lot.
Look, Cold, first time I did this, I didn't pay attention to how many times he said. And I just thought I wasn't doing it fast enough, so I kept on clicking the same option over and over and over. I wasted 20 minutes of a speedrun because I was really confused with what was going on.
Okay, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
As I said, don't be a toasty.
The thing is, though, I often mistakenly did the first one, even though I knew I had to do the fourth or the third option there.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do the first one, and I still did it tens, maybe 20s of times. It's insane how much I accidentally did that.
I do it too.
Yeah, we've just been ambushed in that room while we were talking to the lady that that Takamura kidnapped. So we now have to escape this building and then we go into hiding. And while that happens, Nick is about to enter the parade skip section.
See if I get it first try.
Good luck.
Yep. Is you going for the tape room skip? Cold? You going for the tape room skip?
What? Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, so there usually is a cutscene, like a 3 or 4 minute unskippable cutscene in that section, but because we have fast travel storage, we can actually warp out of there before that cutscene even appears. So saves 4 minutes over watching that cutscene.
I have to take Padre's call first. Alright.
Yeah, so Nick is now in the parade, so watch his screen and let's see how it compared to what Cold did.
I think I'm going to do a slightly different setup than what Cold does. I think usually it's a little faster, but it's a little more risky as well. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just a really consistent kind of strategy user. I don't really like risky.
Yep.
Like I said, Cold is a perfectionist. For Run, it will be alright, he will just stop and start.
Down.
So this is really good from Cold, because things have gone wrong for him, and he has just overcome them and just carried on.
Thank you, man. I'm really impressed with your commentary.
Thank you very much. Just so you know, world records went by about 10 minutes.
Of course it has.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say goodbye to Victor, so we don't soft lock.
So a little bit of serious time now. The closing portion of Cyberpunk is in about 5 to 10 minutes, and it contains scenes of suicide. If you do not want to watch this, please come back in about 20 minutes. It is quite hard hitting, especially what he said after the event. So, thank you very much. So, Cypher is now entering Embers to talk to... I can't remember her name now.
Hanako.
Hanako, yeah.
I mean, the objective is on your screen for basically half the game if you play it casually.
Yeah, I can't read it because your screens are small because I'm watching it in Discord, not Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Nick is now beating up Oda.
Hopefully I don't get him into a second phase. Gotta hit him enough times and not get knocked back. There we go.
I'll be honest, until about a month ago, I didn't know he had a second phase.
Like that. There we go.
Oh. Yeah. Almost.
Oh well. I know where he is. I can see his health regenerating. I can just one tap him. Goodbye.
Yeah, it is not the best ending supported charity, but it's important that we talk about these things and not let them go unsaid. Because they are things that happen in the real world. So, we'll be talking more about that after the run. So they're both just skipping dialogue now, so Flo, if you've got any last minute things you want to say, now's the time to do it.
I do have one more donation in here. I've got $2 by Plush164 saying, I named my rabbit after Turtle Man. Do it for him. Thank you very much, Plush, for that, for your donation. Very much appreciated. With that, Protomate is actually in the lead now. with 4 euros. So thank you very much for your donation. And if you want to see Mega Man or Bass or the character in Mega Man, the Power Battle, get your donation in for that. Back to you guys.
And remember, you are now the world record of Crystal's Heart. Yeah. So, Cold just collapsed in the elevator, and that is the relic starting to really affect V now. And Nick is now K-hopping across to the safe house.
Yep. I'm not far behind now, but I'm not going to beat him.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless Cold gets a power cut or something, this is, you know.
In that case, I'll stop and pause.
I mean, there was a lightning strike in, you know, in the near vicinity of my home last week, so who knows? Anything can happen.
Anything can
The run
happen.
isn't over
It's
till it's
very
over.
unlikely.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, so Vicky's now just talking through the options with Cold.
Yeah, and this is actually unskippable, which, you know, obviously very annoying to us runners. So I think, Nick, was it actually you found it, right, that you can just save and load right after you stand up here, and then you can actually skip the rest of this, and you don't have to listen to
It's like
all of
30
it,
seconds
this
faster.
anymore. Yeah, it is actually quite a lot.
I think I
It's
just hung
really
up
nice.
Victor by accident, but I think it doesn't matter at this point.
Nick,
Oh well.
yeah. Nick did not make the toasty fail.
Nope.
Yeah.
Good job.
The section that Cole's just doing now, we're talking to Victor. I am looking for a way to see if we can get another phone call smuggled into this to skip through it. But so far I haven't been able to do anything. Because obviously you can't use Victor because it was off of the game.
Yeah, and soft locking is obviously very, very bad.
Unfortunately, I lost Victor here for some reason, but that's okay because we're at, like, at the end of the game anyway. So I would have to hang him up in a couple minutes anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you lose him? Did you
I accidentally hung up when I was choosing the option for the door.
Oh no. Yeah, I feel that. It does happen quite a lot.
Yeah,
Especially in
it's
the
one of
hunt,
those. It's one of those things, though. Not that in the middle of the run, it's easy enough just to pick it up again. But when you're getting close to the end, there's not
At this
much
point,
you
it's
can
not worth it.
Yeah, it is like. Yeah, first of all that, and second of all, you have to. I think there's no fast travel points that are really viable to set it up anymore. So, yeah.
Set it.
There's some part where if you hang up on Victor, you can lose minutes because you just there's no place for you to actually set it up again because it's just dialogue, cutscenes, and that's where Victor is most important. Do those cutscenes.
Exactly.
Well,
Alright, now I
Victor's
can
done
see
his
them.
job for us, so we say bye-bye to Victor. Thank you for letting us skip dialogue, Victor. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, Victor, one of the biggest helpers in that. Definitely. Find me an NPC that doesn't just annoy us and lose us time.
Yeah. Just a quick shout out to the tech guru in the chat. We'll be coming up on time relatively soon for Cold. I'm a good panda and I remember that tech is a thing.
Shout outs to Boxmeister who's doing tech for us right now. We have like 6 people in the VC. It's a lot.
It's 10 past now.
Can confirm tech is indeed a thing, and tech is always grateful if runners announce when they're coming up on time.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I saw Tempest bouncing in and out. I was a bit confused for a second. I was like, oh, he's
Yep.
tech.
Hi, Tempest. It's always nice working with you. Maybe you'll stop my timer a little early. I can gain a couple minutes. Come first, please.
Yeah, can you stop the power for Nick, you know, so he gets the win?
Yeah, well, after this conversation, time is up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna announce time or me, Panda?
You can announce it.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Tempest says hi, by the way.
I
He's
see
in,
the chat.
The chat, yeah.
Of course, I have the chat open.
So now is the point to look away. If you do not want to see this scene.
Trigger warning.
Yeah. I'll be perfectly honest, when I first saw this, I blubbed like a baby. and it all will become clear afterwards.
And time.
So on my screen, that was a 2:46.48 RTA.
That's actually not bad for real time.
Yeah.
That must have been a 2:30 something, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
2:42.
Yeah, it was a solid run. It's underestimate, which is better than what Nick's gonna get.
Yeah, I'm only like 5 minutes. I'm only 5 minutes away.
Poor Nick, leave him, let him have. It's fun, you know, like.
My estimate would be it was a 2:48.
Everybody does mistakes.
IGT.
We're going to let this thing play out on Cold's side because we think it's really important that we address these issues. That we are aware that they affect everybody differently, but if we don't talk about them, nothing will change. And as somebody who has personally, I struggle with my mental health, and in the past I have actually tried to take my own life. And it was only through the support of charities, like in the UK we've got Samaritans, obviously there's Mind. Nick spoke about the National Suicide Prevention Hotline in America. They are all great charities that will help you. But it all starts with talking to somebody. Be it a charity, a friend, a healthcare worker. Once you start talking about it, it will get better. And I want everybody here in chat to reach out to a friend now and just check how they are. If they just say something like fine or okay, ask again. It can never hurt to ask twice. I want to say a big thank you to BSG for letting us speak about this issue that is as close to my heart as theirs.
Well said, Panda. You got me there. A bit to tears there, man.
Panda always has a show at the end. Good words, Panda.
Yeah, really good work.
You.
Really good run by Cold, obviously.
I'm coming up.
Amazing for a marathon setting. Coming up on time for Nick.
You got another couple minutes.
Yeah, but you've got the Victor section.
Yeah, that's still like 3 or 4 minutes and now I'm done.
Yeah. So
on Cold's screen now, we're going through all of the different characters are talking about their relationship with V. And basically they're going through how much they're going to miss him and what they about V. And this just hit me straight in the heart when I watched it for the first time.
Yeah, same for me, definitely. It does hit very hard.
It does. It depends on the ending that you get, but in the ending that we choose, that's how it is.
Yeah.
I never experienced this ending until I started.
Yeah, same. Like it.
So I didn't know how heart-wrenching it was because the endings I had were all quite nice, happy endings.
I had the Smasher ending. Took a long time.
I had the one where you leave with Pam. So yeah, much better, much nicer endings. Yeah. So yeah, first time I saw seeing this ending brought me to tears.
Well, something to cheer you up. Nick is now officially overestimate.
Hooray! Thanks for killing the mood, Panda.
I mean, I said from the get-go you were going to get overestimated.
I did.
Yeah, it was always going to be tight, but
I didn't think it would be. Actually, I thought it would be a bit more overestimate. Because when you said there's a 3-hour estimate, I went, are you sure?
Hey, our estimate was originally at 250, and if it wasn't for Rick, we would be very overestimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I very much. When it was originally discussed and he said 3 hours, I was like, do you want to bump that to 3.5?
Well, I thought it was in-game time, okay? Excuse me for not knowing that obviously estimates are real time.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly shout out a couple of guys in the Discord who have helped greatly with this game. So, I've already spoke about him, but there is our resident glitch finder extraordinaire, MJ Digit, or Midget. There's Meta, Crystal, who's been donating tons of money to this event. Obviously, there's Nick, Cold, Toasty, Drek, Yisk, We also have 2 other mods other than us, myself and Toasty, and that is Caddick and Overused Memes. So yeah, if anybody wants to learn how to run this game, please feel free to jump in the server. There is a link on speedruns.com. Yeah. Anybody else got anything they want to shout out while we wrap up Nick's run?
Did he mention Puzzle?
Oh yeah, Puzzle.
He's been very important.
He helped. Yeah, he helped us early on. Not so much recently because real life happens. But yeah, Puzzle. Flo, have you got anything you want to add, or Pump, or anything?
I just want to thank Crizzle for donating so much money today. I think it's really amazing, you know, just putting himself out there for our community as well. It's really nice. Thanks, Crizzle, man. Really appreciate it.
I want to give a special shout out to Rick for waking me up this morning with that amazing San Andreas run. It's always been nice to run at BSG. I had the Witcher run last year, which actually was the closer for a BSG Annual 2020. So that was always a good run. I met Rick for the first time, and we've been friends ever since.
Just because this is the end of the run doesn't mean it's the end of the Cyberpunk content. We still have the roller coaster session coming up.
We do indeed.
Incentive.
Yep.
So don't go running away just yet.
Yep. So Flo, is there any donations or anything you would like to add?
I do not have any new donations, but you know, I'm always happy to talk about stuff. For example, I could talk about our YouTube channel. If you missed a previous run of the event, or just want to rewatch this run again from the beginning, then make sure to check out our YouTube channel. Get subscribed and hit that bell, because we have some cool, unique content coming for you over at youtube.com/BSG Marathons. So subscribe, ring that bell, and all that fancy stuff that you do on YouTube nowadays, because you know there is this thing, and yeah, go do that while Nick is finishing his running.
So Tempest time's coming up. So time is when, as Cold said, is when the camera changes to third person. There's 3 dialogues up here, so.
So be awake this time, Tempest.
Yep. Okay, that's 1. That's 2 and 3 time. All right.
GG's, man.
I'm watching the stream for the time, and it is a 3:04. Waiting for it to finish. 57.
Nice. Not bad. That's a in-game time of 2:53:30. That's actually faster than my practice runs for some reason.
Yeah, that's
GG.
really good.
Not my PB though. My PB is like a 2:30. Low.
Yeah, no,
A high 2:30.
yeah, still a very good run for a marathon.
So do you both want to load in the roller coaster save that we have?
I
have already done that.
I gotta wait until this cutscene's over, and then I can just do that.
Yeah, I'm just showing moving off a bit while he's finishing up, you know. So I'm just moving there instead of fast.
While you're doing that, I want to thank Floha for hosting. I've also known Floha for a while, and just Bingo-thon in general. And I've always had fun just like doing stuff with Bingo-thon. We had this Panda ran Cyberpunk Bingo at Bingo-thon Summer 2021. Go check that out. That was also pretty fun.
You mean that train wreck I was forced to do?
And certainly no memes were created during that event.
Definitely not.
I mean, you know, Panda, you have to go back to the basement after this run, right?
I left the basement. You remember you put a computer down here for me to do all the ads?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta spoil the Pandas.
You was trying to stop me escaping, I think, personally.
Go follow Panda on Twitch. He needs affiliate so I can donate to him. I need to get a tier 1 sub from. Yep.
Yeah, again, go to Twitch and follow both Nick and Cold. They both do Cyberpunk runs quite often.
Maybe not as often as I want to, but.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, and Cold has made it all the way across to the roller coaster.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm just coming into the credits now. I can skip now.
I'm just gonna skip to daytime so people see more.
Escape. Thank you.
Or should I go for
incentive
sunset?
to rescue Panda from the basement?
I'm going for sundown. That's actually quite nice, isn't it?
That's quite good.
Right?
So we got to fix the roller coaster by literally moving a few things around and taking something out.
Get over there.
This bypasses the safety controls.
Bruh.
Nice fist sliding, Cold.
Thanks, man. Can't even get up like half a meter, bro.
Are you gonna get in at the same time?
Wait, you can just walk through the...
Yeah, you
just
can.
walk through the roller coaster, wow.
Are you gonna get in at the same time, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah. Can appreciate this sunset, sundown.
So we're going to do a quick roller coaster race.
Yes, this is what you guys donated for. Please enjoy the roller coaster
It's
ride.
gonna be a fun one.
Yeah. So one of you should do sunrise and the other should do sunset.
Yeah, I'm gonna do sunrise.
Nick, do sunrise, yeah.
God, this is blinding.
Oh wow. Okay. I use.
How bright
So do
this
not
sun
look
is.
directly into the sun. It's not a good idea.
I mean, in video games, it's obviously.
I just
fine,
did
but
a
no,
big
no,
oopsie and tripped on some
no.
barbed wire, and I guess it was hilarious. Too
Oh,
bad
it does
Panda missed it.
happen.
It's alright, I can just watch it back
Anna
on
is
the
calling?
video.
Wow. Guess she wants
Oh.
more.
She needs to talk to
Anna
him more,
found
we
white
can
for me.
speak to her enough.
Yeah, toast your panda. One of you count
Yeah.
down.
Hold
then.
on. Let me
Yeah, I'll give you a countdown.
let me
from
get to
5.
sundown. Sun.
Yeah,
There it
Yes.
is.
boys.
Obviously,
So
when you're
are you both get in place? And 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
go.
There we go. I'm gonna raise my arms in this.
Make sure you are looking at Johnny as well, because some of his reactions are amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
Cold immediate looks off the opposite direction.
Oh.
Who's this Johnny guy you're on about?
What? Who?
Keanu Reeves. Doesn't he just look majestic there in the roller coaster wearing his glasses?
Yeah. Neo. I swear he's in character for this. Basically playing Keanu
Yeah, some of the best
Reeves.
dialogue here.
So everybody in the crowd, get your hands in the air and prepare to go on the roller coaster of your cyberpunk life.
Me and Johnny having a connection there. We're looking over
All
at
right.
the same time. Yeah.
You get some amazing views of Night City from up
Everyone's
here
ready?
as well.
All right. Wee. Should have raised my arms there. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get the option there. Wow, he's actually smiling. Didn't know that.
He has more facial expressions than Bella from Twilight.
Wee. Another one. Wee.
Oh, the looping is actually gonna come
Yeah,
up
the loop's
soon.
coming up.
Yeah, so hold on tight for the loop in a minute.
Hey.
Little short one. Wee.
So, another drop. Whee!
Wee.
Round it up on.
Jesus Christ, man.
Imagine somebody just popping
Here comes the
into
loop.
the server net.
Wee. I'm going upside down. Whoa.
Oh my. Fuck yeah.
Wee. One last one.
Can I just say, I love the variations of the hands in the air in chat right now.
And there we go. And that is the roll. Nick, you actually won the roller coaster.
Wow.
Well, he was.
Oh.
No,
Yes, you got it.
I see it.
It's stream delay. Everyone's stream delay. Well, that's been Cyberpunk. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hope you guys
Thank
really
you,
enjoyed
everyone.
this. I did enjoy this quite a lot. Thanks for all the donations, obviously. Amazing, guys. Really. You can be
Thank
proud
you,
of you.
everyone. And thank you, BSG, for
Yeah,
having us.
it's always a pleasure.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be back with some more memes later in the week, but until then, hello, the last words are yours.
Well, thank you guys very much for running and commentating. I hope everybody in here had a great time. I sure had a great time in here. So, this was unfortunately my last or my only hosting ship during this event, but we still get some more amazing content coming up. So I'm gonna give the hosting stick over to my good friend Moth366, and we are gonna go into a quick ad break while we are setting up for the next run, which is Super Adventure Island Any% by Janglestorm. Don't go anywhere.